Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Daredevil is born again on Disney+.
My name is Matthew Murdoch. I'm a lawyer. Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one.
Critics everywhere agree it's the best Marvel television series. Gritty, intense, and elevated. It's Daredevil at his best.
If you step out of line, I will be there.
Marvel Television's Daredevil, Born Again, now streaming only on Disney+.
Let's go. It's time for Sedano and Cap.
A little sabor, and we're going to just nosh.
It is George Sedano. It is Scott Kaplan. Sedano and Cap is on.
I'm going to have to say respectfully, I'm going to disagree.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know.
The LA Afternoon Drive takeover.
He likes to lay the wood.
Yeah. You say Kikuchi.
Wacky forced radio stunt of the year.
Christopher can go to hell.
Oh, nothing worse than the horse.
Nah, man, black don't crack.
Benjamin Pratt is like, how do you say his name? Asminger?
Asminger. Hey, these Hard Knocks guys, they're all over me right now. It's like I'm in back of Dayton. You are a bit killer.
Because you got to talk about sperm?
Here we go.
You don't know. You don't know. And you know why you don't know? Because you're gutless, Andy. You're gutless.
Sedano and Cap.
God, I'm going to melt you.
Bing, ba-dum, bum.
Ooh.
Bing, be-dum, bum.
Get it, Cap.
Ding, dee, boop,
Oh, yeah, it's Friday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is Friday. Yeah. It's Friday.
You ain't got no job. Come on, Smokey.
You ain't got nothing to do. I'm going to get you high today.
Oh, there's a stolen truck on the run in Whittier, Cappy.
I'm watching it right now, Beto. I am watching this thing right now. Who steals a flatbed truck and uses it as an escape vehicle with the cops chasing them?
Who doesn't?
This is very unique. This is very, very unique, this guy right here.
Yeah, Whittier Boulevard, Mar Vista in Whittier. He's on the streets of Whittier, man. You know, where the girls are prettier, they say.
I would like to say to this gentleman right now, sir, presuming that you are listening, because as we know, everybody's listening to 710.
Cappy, imagine if he really was. Like, he's on the stolen pursuit, right?
Right.
And he's making sure, I got to get there at 3 o'clock, because Cappy's going to be bam, ba-dam, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know those flatbed trucks, they probably got AM in there, right? It's a work truck.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, they ain't got no serious in there.
No, hell to the no. No. That thing, they got a lunchbox in there. They got a thermos with some coffee all up in it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
To the gentleman that is driving the flatbed that is being pursued right now in Whittier, sir, will you stop this nonsense, please? It's Friday. Do you understand what the traffic is like on a Friday? Please. Pull over.
Horrible today.
Right. Pull over, and let's end this nonsense.
Oh, he's in the middle of the median. Oh, my goodness, this is dangerous. It is crazy now. Now he's on Washington and Lambert Road. Wow. It's getting nasty now in Whittier. Cappy, have you ever known anybody who was involved in a pursuit?
Yes. One person.
Really?
Involved in, as in he was an LAPD officer doing the pursuing.
We all got that. My boy Tony Martin does that, man.
Oh, man.
He's
boy
the one
David
in charge of the strips.
Oh, because my boy David 100. That's how, you know David 100, right?
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, David 100, he was an LAPD cop, and he got injured in a pursuit. And that's what led to his, I guess you would call it, early retirement.
Yeah.
So, I don't know anybody who's ever stolen a vehicle and been pursued. I just know the cops who've done the pursuing.
Yeah, I used to, live tweet the car chases back in the day.
Yeah.
Then I got told, maybe you don't want to do that. I'm like, why? They're fun. If somebody actually gets hurt and they see you having fun with it, it's better for you not to do that. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I would agree.
But, that car chase channel still want to have it one day. It'll pop up right away.
It's not a bad idea. To the gentleman in the flatbed, sir, please do not go on the opposite side of the road. Do not go head first into traffic.
He's doing that right now.
I know. And to the LAPD officers that are in pursuit, we appreciate all you guys and gals out there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know?
He's about to go to the 605 right now. He's at Washington, gets by the 5. Cappy, but what would Cappy, the police officer, be doing if you were the main car chasing?
Ooh, you just went through that intersection. Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm ahead of you. That's why I'm not
I know
saying
you are.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
But
thanks. Don't ruin it for me.
If you were the main car, right, Cappy? Like, how fast would you be driving? And would you be going 2 hands or 1?
Good question. I'm more comfortable with the one hand.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like my left.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a lefty.
Cappy,
Yeah.
would you go Instagram Live?
Well, that's a good question also.
Violate every single police mandate. Because you'd be like, no, because this is content, Cappy.
Yeah, it is content. I know. This guy's making a mess of what's going on out there.
He's underneath the 605. So now he's going to Pico.
Oh, man.
Oh, now he's about to get on the freeway.
Oh,
well, that's a stupid move because he's about to get on the
Friday traffic.
He's about to get on the
He
605
can't,
South.
well, what's going to happen here? He can't get on the freeway at all.
605 connection, that's the worst.
Oh, man.
My God. See, this guy's he's not from L.A.
Yeah, right. Well, two things tell you that, Beto. The first one is you don't steal a flatbed pickup truck as an escape vehicle. Come on, man.
Yeah, not at 3 o'clock on a Friday.
He's
Now
making
on
it
the
work right now,
65.
guys. He's making it work.
Well, he's at the carpool lane. Hopefully he has the fast track. No.
All right, Beto's in for Sedano.
What up, Cap?
Yo, yo, yo.
Big fan of yours, long time listener.
Hey, I'm a huge fan of yours. I love your show. You got Funchy Lova in the house today. Funch, how we living?
I'm living large. I'm here.
Okay, I love it. I know you are. And D Cash Money is he let it go today, man. He let the locks out today. I'll tell you that. What's happening?
He's been doing that. Hey, I pulled up on DeAndre today. He got scared.
Oh, really?
I was like, what the hell? Who's pulling up on me like this?
In the parking lot. Because, I'm driving a little bucket right now, right? Because, my car, my truck is getting fixed at active collision.
Right, I've heard.
So I'm driving my little hoopty, my son's car, 2004 Civic, faded, little squeaky, right? And it's the perfect getaway car. See, this is what this guy should have stole.
Right, because you stand out in a big truck, flatbed truck.
Yeah.
In a little 2004 Civic, man, you slide right in.
I'll slide right in. So I saw DeAndre's locks. I saw the hair was out, right? So, Cappy, I just pull up, go a little, woo! And then DeAndre he had that stop. He looked like Ice Cube in the movie where he throws the hands up like, what? Like, let's go. What's up? Where you at? He was ready. And then he's like, oh, I didn't recognize the Civic. I'm like, yeah.
I did not recognize the Civic. I told Beto, you can't be pulling up on nobody like that.
In the parking lot like that, DeAndre was ready.
Especially on her brother?
Oh,
no. Yeah.
And when we got to park in the back corner, not the Herbalife spot, but in the back corner,
yeah, not the Herbalife spot, of course,
no.
to be sure.
So DeAndre's on his toes today, Cappy. Be ready.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to be ready. So, hey, listen, you just mentioned Ice Cube for a quick second. We'll obviously get into the Laker meltdown because what I saw last night was unbelievable. And it wasn't just the way Chicago scored all those points at the end. It was ultimately who was responsible for all those points being scored.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And listen, I told you I love the brother. He's the second greatest player in the history of the league, but the brother screwed up.
Wait, is that your Stephen A?
I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? You just say brother a lot. If you just say brother a lot, it's Stephen A.
Or is that your Hulk Hogan?
It's a little of both. It's a little of both.
I purposely didn't listen to the Cappy show this morning because I wanted to come in fresh to hear what you had to say today.
Well, I will say this: we got a lot to talk about the Laker meltdown. But you just mentioned Ice Cube.
Oh yeah,
I got to tell you guys something. I was doing a podcast yesterday in downtown San Diego for the Padres Braves opening day. I rushed home so I could watch the game, but then I watched the pregame of the the Dodger opener yesterday. To see Ice Cube cruising down the freeway, I mean, obviously, I guess that stuff was pre-produced, but he's got the World Series trophy riding shotgun, and when he pulled in the outfield at Dodger Stadium and cruised along the outfield and the warning track and then pulled in and had the trophy and then handed it over to Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
I thought the whole pregame festivity, I thought the Dodger uniforms with the gold lettering on the front.
Right?
I thought the Kirk Gibson arrival for Freddie Freeman. I thought it was a great, great, great opening day for the Dodgers.
Cappy, do you know what kind of car Cube rolled up in?
I looked at it and I thought it was like a 57 Chevy like Bel Air, but I don't really know. I don't know. You tell me. Do you know?
So, I mean, Browner didn't tell you? Yeah, the 64.
Impala. Oh, really?
The 64 Impala coming through.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. That's what they were saying. That's what they're saying.
I don't know about that.
Oh, no?
I'm not positive. I'm sticking with my guns here. I'm going 57 Chevy Bel Air.
Okay. Oh, you know what? All right, maybe. You know what, Cappy? I'm going to go with you. Because I didn't watch it. They just told me it was a 64 Impala.
Oh, really?
But I'm going to go with you. Because we were doing the Lakers.
Okay. Well, hey, and that's really where I want to start. Because last night, Beto, I want to hear, because you, Funchy, and DeAndre were holding it down last night in the postgame. I want to hear what was going on. Because That's that's a killer of a loss. I mean, coming off the win in Indianapolis, the way they won on the buzzer beater by LeBron, to that loss last night.
Yeah.
That was a killer. It really was a killer. And, we're down to like the last, 8 or 9 games remaining of the regular season?
Yeah, game 74 tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, that was the most insane thing. I can't even, do you have anything to compare it to? I was thinking to myself about Reggie Miller with the Pacers against the Knicks when he, kind of put it in Spike Lee's face and he scored all those points at the end of the game. I would have to go back and really remember what Reggie Miller did. But, I can't think of anything where a team is up big, gives up the lead, and winds up losing the whole thing in the last 12 seconds.
And we really got into it in the postgame yesterday. And actually, DeAndre and Funch were here for it. It wasn't the last 12 seconds, Cappy, where they give up 3 3-pointers. It was leading up to that, the couple minutes before that. Like when 5 minutes to go, you saw Chicago cutting into the lead, hitting their shots. They kept hitting the shots. And then that 18-point lead disappears. Mm-hmm. It was the lack of attention to details at the end. It was guys getting wide open shots. And give credit to Chicago for knocking down those threes in less than 12 seconds. Okay, great. But they don't have that opportunity if they're not hitting and chopping away at the lead with 2 minutes to go, with 3 minutes to go. That's where the game was given away, that part right there, because it never should have got that close.
Yep, we'll talk about all of it. We'll get right to it. But first, let me just say this. Selling your home does not have to be a hassle. With Seller's Advantage, you can skip the agents, get rid of the commissions. Don't even worry about repairing things. Don't steam clean the carpets. Don't paint the walls. Don't stage the house. Don't have open houses. By the time you pay for getting all the repairs done, and by the time you pay an agent, you could have already sold your home for a very fair, competitive price without the worry of the deal falling through. Here's Chris Chavez, who is a real Seller's Advantage customer, and this is what he said, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was definitely the best company I've ever worked with. They offered me more than I expected, and the whole process was great. They were helpful, always answered the phone. They were always willing to help. I can't say enough about the experience. Much better than going through a realtor." Guys, if you're thinking about selling your home, now is a great time to do it. There are a lot of buyers out there. You can get your free, no-obligation cash offer today. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or sellersadvantage.com. Stick around. Let's get to the Laker meltdown. This is Sedano and Kap.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're nationally recognized.
Join Cappy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., producer Lindsay, and I for a special Monday Night Raw watch party here at Hollywood Park Casino. You can win tickets to the biggest wrestling event in Las Vegas, plus a round-trip airfare and a one-night stay. You must be present to win and 21 years or older to enter. Park Party and Play here at Hollywood Park Casino.
Join Cappy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and producer Lindsay, and myself, apparently, for a special viewing of Monday Night Raw. On Monday, I like it raw. I guess. On Monday, April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino, and there's going to be one grand prize winner who's going to win a pair of tickets to the big wrestling event in Las Vegas. You know which one that is?
I have a sense of which one
We
it
can
is.
play the song, because I don't think that we'll get in trouble if we play the official song.
Okay.
RSVP now for your spot at ESPNLA.com. Must be present to win, which means you're going to have to be in the house at HBC. ESPNLA.com. Must be 21 years or older to enter. Park Party and Play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. We'll see you there on April 7th for Monday Night Raw.
Trek Premium all-wheel drive for just $329 per month for 36 months with $39.39 due at signing. Visit Ocean Subaru today.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Lease for 10,000 miles per year. VIN RH915476. MSRP $39.50 plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee. Zero security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 3/31/2025.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Who's cutting down the nets this year? Get in on all the tournament action at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Go from tracking the latest upsets to placing bets in just a few taps. Right now, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code JQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
This is Sedano and Kap on 710. Yeah. Sedano and Kap continues.
Really?
Right now.
Yeah. Love this song. Woo! What's the story here, DeAndre? We got a story?
You know who it is? Little Chicago.
Oh, yeah. I love a big horn section, you know?
We were playing Chicago all night last night for the Lakers in Chicago.
Rightly so.
Nothing
Rightly
like
so.
The young whippersnappers playing some Chicago.
Peter Sahara.
Yeah,
Peter who?
Peter Sahara.
Yeah, there you go.
Funch is all about Chicago, man. This dude's interesting.
Really, Funchy? You like it?
I love Chicago.
You like a Chicago deep dish, do you?
I really have not had a good deep dish.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
No?
It's
You
too
need a
much. Too much
fork,
dough.
All that stuff.
What's the hot dog they have in Chicago? Like the
It's like a relish.
Yeah, they only do mustard in Chicago. With,
I thought they put all kinds of crap all
tomatoes.
over
the
it.
and
tomatoes.
stuff, yeah.
Then they have a
Like a sesame seed.
Sesame
seed bun.
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
All right.
Chicago. Cappy, I got an issue, man.
You do?
Yeah.
You got an issue?
Yep.
What is it?
I just got forwarded some Hey Kings tickets for the Dodger game tonight.
Okay. You got to get out of here early, don't you?
No. I don't care. You know, it's, whatever. But I'm talking about Hey King tickets.
So somebody just kinged you for,
No,
or
no,
somebody
no,
just
no.
came through and with some Dodger tickets?
Somebody
tonight?
came through with amazing seats.
Okay.
Like right next to the dugout.
Okay.
And I don't know who to take, and DeAndre can't go.
Oh, come on, DeAndre.
He's got to work the Lakers show afterwards, after our show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to, man. Priorities.
DeAndre, the seats that we sat in last time, but on the first base side.
Oh, damn.
So I gotta figure out who to take.
Wait, Funchy Lova's not
I got to work a Laker show too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's their show.
All right,
with
all
Andy
right.
Kamenetsky coming back, and
Okay.
there's plenty of time to go because it's 3:35 and it's the ring ceremony, I guess.
Okay.
So there's a big deal. So normally if I get Dodger tickets, I'll call like the Ron the Caddy, right? I'm like,
Right,
hey,
love
man,
Ron the Caddy. Shout out.
Like he just needs to get in. But this is like the wristband on your Cappy.
Oh, yeah.
As in food and drink included.
The whole deal.
Man.
Right.
Yeah. So who do I take to this?
Good question. Very good question.
And you're going to be on TV, so you got to be careful, Cappy.
Right. I know, because everybody will analyze everything you eat.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
like-
They're going to analyze who you're with.
Oh, that's true as well. That is
Is
that
it
is
IE
true.
Heat, South Bay Heat?
Right. What are you going to take?
Valley Heat?
You going to take? I mean, are you looking for heat tonight? Is that
No,
what you're looking for?
I ain't taking heat to these seats. Heck no.
Oh, hell to the no.
You set the standard too high, Cappy.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'm excited for the start of the baseball season.
wish you were here, Cap.
And I'm pumped up to get to some Dodger games like right away.
Yeah.
So, hey, before we keep going here, I want to remind everybody to join me, O'Shea Jackson Jr., producer Lindsay, for a big, big party we got coming up on Monday night, April 7th for Monday Night Raw at Hollywood Park Casino. There's going to be one grand prize of a pair of tickets to the biggest wrestling event, you know what it is, in Las Vegas. RSVP now for your spot at ESPNLA.com. You must be present to win. You must be 21 years or older to enter. Party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room, now open 24/7. All right, so guys, you three gentlemen, Funchy Lova, DeAndre D. Cash Money, and Beto, you guys were all doing the post game last night as the Lakers melted down in Chicago.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes we were. So normally I sit in the studio where Sedano and Cap happens, right?
Okay.
But the last couple games, because now there's a couch in the other studio.
Right.
So I've been in there laying down, taking my time.
Chilling.
Chilling, And then we were watching the game together with DeAndre and Funch Because, Cappy, when I saw the 18-point lead, I'm like, all right, let me take the shoes off, bro. Let's get ready for Memphis. Like, we're going to have the fastest postgame because nobody's going to talk about, okay, cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we're sitting there, Cappy, and we're like, no. We're like, no. We're no. Oh, they cut the lead in the single digits. And the last 12 seconds, Cappy, we're like, nah, they're not happening. And then, our friends in Vegas have something to say about this because the line was 4.5. And we kept going back and forth, and Chicago starts fouling, and we're talking about, okay, how does Vegas, we had this conversation, how does Vegas always get the number right? Because the Lakers would hit a shot, Bulls would come back, and then Lakers would get fouled, so the number kept going back and forth, like, yeah, but they're not going to win, I think DeAndre even said it, like, Chicago's making it close, but they're not going to win, right?
He did say that, yeah.
All we got to do, if you're the Lakers, get the ball inbound, hit a free throw, game over, you're just milking the clock. And wow, Cappy, it was a lot of like, no, what, oh, what, wow. Like, that was crazy.
And one of the things, people have been talking about this the last couple of weeks, that the Lakers seem to be having trouble with young teams. We saw it last week when Chicago was here in town. These younger teams that have legs late in games. And I look at LeBron, and for as fascinated as we all have been this year about how he's playing at this level at 40 years old, what happened in the last few seconds of the game where he looks like he's completely out of position on defense because the ball gets thrown in, player grabs it, throws it over to the corner, guy hits the shot. That was the Williams shot in the corner, right, where LeBron didn't seem to be in the right position. And then when LeBron gets the ball to inbound the ball, he throws this like terrible, what seemed to be lazy.
Yep.
Hey, listen, I know that word. Look, he's the greatest player of his generation. I get it. And if he doesn't like what I say, he might approach me when I'm sitting courtside with Larry David, and he might want to, take a piece of me. And then I'll go on the radio a week later and tell everybody that I would throw hands if that man put his hands on me.
Stop. You don't have courtside seats. Relax.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Courtside.
If the brother put his hands on me, I would throw hands.
No, he wouldn't go, Cappy, he would not go after you because he saw your video at Wild Card, you and Adrian Gonzalez. He's scared of you, bro.
That's right.
He saw Stephen A's boxing video. He's like, oh, come on, let's go.
He saw that Cappy hook, that right hook. No.
He saw the Pittsburgh Panther coming out.
But LeBron, the first and foremost, he was out of position.
Yes,
and then secondly, to throw that pass in, it was
it was lazy.
It was lazy, and the position on the floor where he throws it in. I mean, you've got your player cornered between like the baseline and the out of bounds line. I mean, none of it seemed to make sense for a guy who I'm always told is the smartest basketball player ever, and a guy who always makes the right decisions. And then when the ball gets stolen,
you just love to go back to that. Always make the right decisions, don't you? You hung up on that because that's what he said. That's what he said. LeBron said he always makes the right decisions, and you always find a way to bring it right back.
Well,
that's a good callback right there.
But isn't he human? Isn't he just a man?
Yes.
Right, he's human.
Yeah, but
his heart beats the same way. His blood is the same color.
All right, where are you going with this?
I mean, he's a guy. Now, he's a great basketball player,
Absolutely.
but he's a person, and people make mistakes.
Yeah, but yesterday, that inbounds pass is a pass he's been making since he was 2 years old. Right? It's a pass that the coaches drill on you. Fundamentals. That ball gets inbounded. They're going to get fouled, and they go away from that Chicago trip with a win, right? That's what happens. But you get lazy, and you assume something's going to happen. You're thinking that, hey, it's easy. We've done this millions of times. No problem. But credit to Chicago. They kept on fighting. Cappy, let me take you back to the Indiana game. The reason LeBron got that tip in, and I made a big point of it with DeAndre after the game, was because Indiana, Walker, I believe is his name, became a fan on the floor. When Luka let the ball go for the floater, that dude did not box out LeBron. That's why LeBron was able to tip it back in because there was nobody there. If Walker would have moved in front of LeBron, hit his body a little bit, LeBron doesn't get that tip in, and the Lakers lose that game. Same thing that happened in Chicago, though, where the Lakers stopped playing. Chicago didn't.
Yeah.
That's what the difference was.
It's a great point. And listen, even on the inbound where they got the ball into Austin Reeves and Austin drives to the basket and there was 6 seconds or so left on the clock and they leave 3 seconds.
Yep.
I'm not about to tell you that they should have milked the clock down to 1 so that Chicago didn't have a chance. It was a fluky, freaky thing that the ball actually, made it from beyond half court.
Yeah, but it was 47-foot jump shot.
In that scenario, though, when you get a bucket like that, and when there's 3 seconds left on the clock, teams normally pressure up a little bit,
yes,
and force them to at least take a couple more seconds off the clock and actually do a full court heave.
Guard the inbound.
But the Lakers let them inbound. Patrick Williams caught the ball on the side of the court and gave it right back to Ngidi, and there's no way he should have got even that close to the half-court line.
The shot should never have gone off.
Right, and it's so funny you say that because this is the thing about LeBron. In the day before in Indy, he has a terrible game, and then he has a fourth quarter where he scores 10 points, and he gets that tip in at the end, and all is forgotten, right, because he makes the game-winning play. Last night, it really was 3 plays at the end of the game. It was where he's out of position on the first three-pointer, then where he inbounds the ball, where they intercept it, and then they hit the second three-pointer. And then the third one is when Giddey is bringing the ball up the floor. LeBron is not, because he's the only guy even near Giddey to even make, to even possibly get in his face a little bit.
He reacted late.
So I'm going to just say this right now. For as fascinated as we all are at the year that he has had at 40 years old, is he tired at this time of the year? Is he, he's coming off of an injury. He missed a little bit of time. Are these younger guys, do they have more, stamina late in games because of their youth? I mean, I think it's a legitimate question.
All of it is there. And you would have loved this yesterday, Cappy. You should have hosted Postgame Laker Talk yesterday. You know our good friend Cam from Newport Beach?
Okay, Cam.
Oh,
yeah.
I went at it with him yesterday. If we would have been streaming, man, that would have been good right there. My face turned red. He called in and said that you got to take LeBron off the court in the fourth quarter.
I have a better idea. I have a better idea for Cam. You ready?
Ken from Newport Beach. He listens every day. And by the way, Ken, and it's all like, Ken, are you serious? And I was like, okay, I let him go. He explained, and he said exactly what you said. He's 40 years old. He's tired. He's not playing good defense. And I said, who do you put in? He's like, well, I don't know. Right?
Well, how about this? I have a better idea. Rather than taking him off the floor in the fourth quarter, how about don't put him on the floor in the first quarter? Beto just had that look like, what?
Go on.
Go on. Saying, you need him at his best in the fourth. You don't need him at his best in the first. He's fresh in the first. Make him fresh in the fourth.
Cappy, it's also
just coming up with theories.
Yeah, okay, it's Friday.
Yeah, it is Friday. All right, hold on. We're going to get into more of this, but I first want to talk to you about Mark Real and Real Father's Rights. Listen, if you're a dad and you are being shut out of your kid's life, that is your child. You got to be a part of his or her life. They need you to be a part of their life. And if you have been shut out because the court system so often unfairly favors the mom in custody disputes, Real Father's Rights and Mark Real, we are here to help you. We are the father's rights attorneys helping fathers navigate family court. Could be child custody, could be child support, divorce, domestic violence, restraining orders. I'm telling you, all of it, take it from me. I've been there, okay? It is all a hassle. But your kid needs you, and you need him or her, so get Mark Real and Real Father's Rights. Doesn't matter if you're in L.A., OC, IE, SD, anywhere in Southern California, we are here to help. 833-ESPN-710 is our phone number, 833-ESPN-710. It's a dedicated line just for 710 listeners, and our website is Real Father's Rights, RFR, RFR710.com, RFR710.com. We're going to hear the meltdown together coming right back on Sedano and Cap.
Tune in next week for the Rigger Lie of the Day giveaway. ESPN LA and Rigger are giving you the chance to win a signed pair of AR2s from Austin Reeves. Each day, Monday through Thursday, listen to Mason and Ireland to catch the lie of the day. If you're correct, you'll qualify for the grand prize and win a $50 gift card code to Rigger.com. Friday, one lucky qualifier will win the grand prize. A signed pair of AR2s from Austin Reeves and Rigger. Don't miss your shot. Listen, call in and win. Rigger, where performance meets passion. Next week on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's producer Lindsay, and you know I'm a huge wrestling fan. Join Cappy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and me to watch Monday Night Raw on April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. We'll have ticket giveaways and a grand prize of 2 tickets to the Ultimate Wrestling event on April 19th in Las Vegas. Your attendance is your raffle entry. Plus, get a bonus entry when you RSVP at ESPNLA.com. But you must be present to win. See you Monday, April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino. Visit ESPNLA.com for details.
Hey guys, you feel it? Days are getting longer, sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is right around the corner. Here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams. One thing really all ties it together, and that's enjoying it all with good friends and a cold Coors Light. Pick up Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text LIKE to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text LIKE to 42424. That's LIKE to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is Sedano and Cap on 710.
I'm a cocky son of a like, there's no question about that.
Sedano and Cap continues right now.
I'm gonna let you go, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I learned not to interrupt you.
No, I love this song. Love the Black Eyed Peas.
They love you, Cappy.
Big fan.
Yo, Will.i.am is your homie.
Dude, I love this group. Seen him in concert many times, and you know, when I break out the moves, Beto.
Wait, hold on.
What?
You've seen them in concert many times?
Many times.
At a festival, right, with other people?
I have seen them at a festival, but I've also seen them when they were just by themselves.
No way.
I promise you.
You took your kids, your girls.
No.
Wow.
No.
You went because Will.i.am invited you?
No. I'm a big Fergalicious fan.
Fergie, baby.
Yeah. I'd be up in the gym just working on my fitness. You feel me?
You know, she's from L.A., Cappy.
I do.
Yeah.
I do indeed.
Representing the 626 Fergalicious. Hacienda Heights, baby.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cappy.
Yo.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm great.
You seem like you're just in a zone right now.
Well, you know, it's been a weird week, right? Because
I'm talking as a compliment, as in like, I want to get where you're at. Man.
Yeah, no, I'm in a great mood because here's the thing: it's been a very strange week because the Lakers were on the road. They played 3 games on the road in the Eastern Time Zone. That knocked me and George off the air all week long. And today, just this is a side note. We'll get back to the Laker meltdown in a second. But Beto, I must tell you, early in the day, I'm like, okay, wait a second. Lindsay's on vacation. George, I think, must be like at a game somewhere because he sent a picture in our group chat. He was flying over Tulsa and he circled Tulsa, Oklahoma. And
is that the group chat I got kicked out of?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, it's a different one.
And I said to Bergman, I go, Bergman, who's hosting today with me? And Bergman goes, hey, I'm on vacation today, but I think it's Clinton Yates. So I start a group chat because I went and actually checked the schedule. Because Bergie will get like testy with me for not checking the schedule and just using him as like a human schedule. And I go and check the schedule and there's no Clinton, there's no Beto, there's no Lindsay, there's no Funchy. So I'm like, I don't know who's hosting, I don't know who's producing. So I'm happy, believe me when I tell you, I'm stoked that you're here and I'm stoked that we got the whole crew here today because there's no better group of guys to have on at this time today than you three. Because you guys were all sitting there watching the game last night. You guys were doing the post-game analysis last night. And to me, what happened yesterday in Chicago with the Lakers is not only the lead story, it's the story. Yeah, Dodgers come in story B and the pregame ceremonies yesterday and what's going to happen tonight. But I'm telling you, man, that meltdown, Beto, that is one of the worst moments I got to think in LeBron James's entire career. Certainly the worst moment in his Laker career. No, you don't think so?
Nah, he brushed it off. He was just like, whatever. Did you see the tweet he sent?
I saw the postgame. I didn't see the tweet, but I saw him in the postgame doing the interviews. And you're right. He did kind of, it's one game to a guy like him. But
yeah, He wasn't like ready to turn over tables or beat up everything or knock out a wall, anything like that. It was just like, okay, whatever. But then, like, it's one of those where you can't just get so frustrated with it because you have to move on. Right? Season's winding down. You got to move on.
Yep.
That's more for the fans and the high blood pressure there.
Yeah.
But I saw a tweet. I don't know if it was his or if it was Photoshopped. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Hopefully NBA Centel doesn't get me or anything like that. But somebody put, sorry to ruin your 8 hours of sleep. I think it was fake, but even then, it's still funny though, right? For Laker fans, because they're messed up.
Well, but I listen, you're starting to, for as many great runs as this team has had, and for as hot as they were at one time, they had a 4-game winning streak, a 6-game winning streak, an 8-game winning streak. They were hot, and then LeBron got hurt, and this was going to be Luka's time to kind of take over, and they were good. They weren't great. They dropped a couple of games that you were surprised that they dropped, including the game last week against Chicago in L.A. Yesterday was one of those games, 2 days ago rather, in Indy, where you're like, they got to win this game. They can't drop a game like this, and thankfully they just barely got by and won it. And last night was one of those games where I'm like, you got to win this game. Yeah, you're on the road, and yeah, they just beat you at your place, but you got to win these kinds of games. And just the whole meltdown at the end, listen, you can blow it off, and hopefully they do, because and it doesn't affect them. Hopefully they don't let the next team, Memphis, beat them, so Chicago beats them twice because they're down and out. But it's one of the worst. It's got to be the worst moment of the entire regular season.
For the fans, for sure. So it was a real LeBron tweet. It was a reply to Cuffs the Legend. He was a real good tweeter. Okay. Cuffs the Legend posted a picture of Homer sleeping with the Laker hat on, right? All nice and calmado. Says, "Come on, Bron. What was that? I'm going to bed, man." And then LeBron writes back, "Yeah, that one on me for sure. Won't happen again. My bad for messing up your 8 hours of sleep." Who gets 8 hours, bro?
I know. I don't get 8 hours. Man. Unless Chris Ward gets me some of those sleep gummies.
On the weekends, you do.
Do you want to hear? The John Ireland, Michael Thompson call of the actual meltdown, and then compare it to the Chicago home broadcast? Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard both, because Adam Amin is my boy right there for the Bulls TV. Uh-huh. But it was, I wanted to repost the Bulls one. I'm like, nah, I don't want to get in trouble. Less is more, man. Like all these other radio hosts are getting fired around the world for.
Oh, dude, right?
Can we get into that?
Oh! I would love to get into that.
That's
would love to get into that.
Later on.
Okay,
let me take the hoodie off.
All right, let's hear how Ireland and MT called it last night on the airwaves of 710 as the Lakers had this big lead, then wound up giving up 44 points in the fourth quarter, and then just lost it at the end. Go ahead and play it.
3 seconds left. Here's Giddey. 2, 1. 50-footer for the win. It went in. It went in. Josh Giddey wins the game on the most improbable half-court shot of the year. He threw up a 45-footer, and it went in. And the Lakers lose 119-117 in the most impossible way.
This is why I love Ireland.
He hit that shot.
I love Ireland, and this is for any young broadcaster right there. Ireland is a huge Laker homer, right? You listen to Mason in Ireland, the Lakers do no wrong, right? But on the broadcast, he will get in there and he will rip them. He will say what they're doing wrong. But right there, that call right there was so good, so really professional. Good. Right there, you can't tell which team he's working for.
Yeah, right.
And there were some tweets to me like, Ireland, he doesn't like the Lakers. He sounds too excited.
Come on.
But you got to paint the picture for the audience. That was a professional broadcast call right there. Ireland nailed it.
Could you imagine? He goes, Giddey from 50 feet, and he got it. That's it. Lakers lose.
Oh, I've heard broadcasters like that.
I know, but that's such as he said, an improbable and an impossible shot that it deserved the emotion that it got. Now, on the other hand,
Juice Man going after Ireland. You know what, Juice Man? You can't even make a good phone call. So don't even worry about Ireland doing 48 strong minutes.
The Juice Man is going after Ireland?
Juice Man.
What is it? Juice Man going after him on Twitter or something?
On the YouTube chat. Like, bro, you 30-second phone call, you guys can't even get through that.
Wow, okay.
Don't come after my Irish, bro.
How about the other side, though? How about what Chicago sounded like? Because
Adam Amin.
Yeah, they were losing it. Stacey King is the color commentator, and apparently he's like me. He loved Sanford and Son as a kid. Play it.
Doncic took the final shot before that. Here's Reeves. Reeves straight to the cup. Plays it in to take the lead. Bulls are out of timeouts. 2 seconds left. Giddy for the win. Go!
My God! I cannot believe this! Elizabeth! I'm coming, baby! On and on! Improbable! Unbelievable! Impossible! Magic Giddy! Good day, mate! Somewhere in Australia, Sydney, or Melbourne, Paul Hogan and somewhere in Crocodile Dundee! On and on!
Now that is a homer broadcast right there. That is Stacey King, who's a big dude, by the way. You saw him last week. He
got that Sanford and Son thing going. You know?
Elizabeth,
I'm coming to join you, honey.
Well, this is a big one. I'm dying. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey.
Now there he goes from Elizabeth to Paul Hogan. Australia, Melbourne, shouting him out. Oh, that is good.
Yeah, that was great.
Now, but here, I got an issue with that, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, can you tell me right after this top of the hour?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, let me just tell everybody that if you have a big flood and you've got severe damage, you got to call Avner Gatt. If your insurance company is turning on you, if they won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster who you're working with all of a sudden just ghosts you, you got to take a breath and you got to call Avner Gatt. Avner is one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms, and Avner knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like you're the freaking criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting you back into your home and getting your house back together. He's got decades of experience. He's got a full team standing right behind him, and he's got all the relationships with these insurance companies. And the best part of it is when you call Avner Gatt, you're calling Avner Gatt. You will talk to Avner Gatt directly. 818-917-5256, 818-917-5256. So if you've got a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, maybe your fire sprinkler breaks, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt. He'll handle your insurance company. He'll get you what you should have coming to you. 818-917-5256. You call, bring, hello. Avner answers the phone himself. AvnerGatt.com. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game. Let's hear what Beto's issues are coming right back on Sedano and Cap.
Well, that's an issue that I have after 4 o'clock, but right now an issue I don't have is how great Children's Hospital Los Angeles is, especially right now in their Make March Matter campaign. Make sure you visit 710forchla.com to make a donation and support CHLA's efforts in helping kids get the breakthrough care they need. Make sure to visit 710forchla.com to make a difference today.
College hoops are crazy at the slots, crazy at the tables.
Join Kathy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and producer Lindsay, and myself, apparently, for a special viewing of Monday Night Raw. On Monday.
Like it raw?
I guess. On Monday, April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino, and there's going to be one grand prize winner who's going to win a pair of tickets to the big wrestling event in Las Vegas. You know which one that is?
I have a sense of which one
We can play the song, because I don't think that we'll get in trouble if we play the official song.
Okay.
RSVP now for your spot at ESPNLA.com. Must be present to win, which means you're going to have to be in the house at HBC. ESPNLA.com. Must be 21 years or older to enter. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. We'll see you there on April 7th for Monday Night Raw.
Offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. End quote.
Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
710 ESPN.
Sedano and Kap for your afternoon right now on 710 ESPN.
It's time for what you need to know.
Let's do it. What you need to know right now.
What you need to know is being brought to us by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Funchy is in today for producer Lindsay Baseball, and he's got what we need to know as Beto is standing by, DeAndre is standing by, and we all together are standing by. Funchy Lover, what you got?
All right. Have you guys heard of MrBeast?
MrBeast?
Yeah, gives away a bunch of
who
money.
is this guy?
MrBeast?
Like, who is MrBeast? I don't
He's
know
like
who he is.
You know what's bad is that Cappy and I know Mr. Beast.
I don't know who he is.
Hey, you're the
Right.
young guy with Off-White and all that other stuff. You
I
have
don't
no
know who
idea
Mr.
he
Beast is, man. Like, how does he? Who is he? What does he do? How does he make his money? Why is he so popular?
Funchy Lover, you got them skinny jeans on, bruh.
I know.
Like how can me and Beto know?
I don't know.
And you not know?
Because we're hip.
That's right. Because we're happening dudes. Is how. So
All right.
I think Mr. Beast. I'm not all that familiar with his work, but he's like the biggest YouTuber there is.
Yeah.
Guy is literally making and I know I may be exaggerating a hair, but I've been told like millions upon millions upon millions of dollars.
Yes.
He has 378 million subscribers on YouTube.
Okay, so now I would ask the question: what does he do that's so interesting that 378 million people follow a guy who's not Taylor Swift, who's not a superstar athlete? Like, what does he do?
He has a bunch of these different games that he invites people to play. It's called like the MrBeast games, and people really go on because he donates large portions of money.
Well, how does he get his money though?
Well, he got his money from YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube.
the subscribers, man.
From 70. Wait, how many? 378 million subscribers.
Right.
I mean, you see what happens on YouTube.
But he's also like a businessman as well.
Absolutely.
Like he has
like burgers and stuff
yeah,
too?
He has
Like,
his own
what's that?
burgers. He has like a couple other businesses that he invests in as well.
Yeah, and he also has a lot of collaborations. Like, if you're somebody, you want to work with Mr. Beast right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
Me
going to
too.
be.
I want to work with Mr. Beast.
He's going to be working with a prolific author, James Patterson, who wrote the Alex Cross series. I don't know if you guys are familiar with thrillers. Okay, well, I guess I read thrillers, I guess. I'm an
Do
old
you?
guy.
You know who this Alex Cross
Oh, yeah.
is?
He actually has a show on Amazon.
Okay, so you know who he is, but you don't know who Mr. Beast is.
I don't. I know James Patterson is who wrote Alex Cross, but I don't know who Mr. Beast is.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to be collaborating with each other on a thriller, a novel, a Mr. Beast novel. He's going to be writing a novel with James Patterson about one of his games that turned into a thriller and people die and stuff happens. So, yeah, that's basically what you need to know.
Good for him.
I'm looking for a collaboration with Mr. Beast to do that film that I was talking about earlier today during Super Crosstalk, Mace's 60th. I see a full film about this.
Yeah, uh-huh.
A full film, huh?
I see a full feature film.
Yeah.
On this.
No, you wanna collaborate with Mr. Beast, like, because I'm telling you, one collaboration with him, bro, your account and everything's blowing
Have you
up.
ever had his burgers? Is burgers good?
Where am I going to have one of his burgers? Where am I going to have a Mr. Beast burger?
I know you can get them, like, from Grubhub or something, right?
Like who makes them?
I think like a ghost kitchen or something.
He
Like
creates his own content.
Yeah.
Man. And it took him years to go viral. He used to, like, I think, had Minecraft on there, and he would just
he was a gamer.
Yeah.
He would just post content all day long, and it wasn't like overnight success. No, it took him a while to do it. Then I remember he had a stupid one. Was it like he got other influencers to do like rock paper scissors, and like Funch,
and you win cash.
Yeah, I don't know.
The traditional what we do here.
Yeah.
Is the outdated model. It's get somebody to do something stupid,
right?
And then all of a sudden you get views, and then here you go. This is why celebrity boxing is out there, like all those influencer boxing. I've been trying to work with them because they pay so much money.
Really?
Yeah.
But because I'm a traditional broadcaster in their sense, they're like, no, we don't want you. So they'll hire an influencer to be doing the play-by-play. They're just like, ah! And that dude's getting like $100,000 to do the play-by-play.
Oh my God!
Wow,
Are you
it's
serious?
Oh my God! Like
Jeez.
KSI and Dylan Dennis and all of them other people. Because
I don't know any of those guys.
Neither do I. But I have to read the promos. So I'll be doing it the Zone broadcast. Hey, coming up Saturday, Jake Paul and also Dylan Dennis, KSI, the Misfit series. It is and they'll have like arenas of like 50,000 people in London. Crazy.
What?
Yes. Out of control.
I know, and I think that Mr. Beast guy, I think Mr. Beast started like super young too, didn't he? Because I think he's still really young.
Age 13.
Yeah, he was 13 doing the show. Then he dropped out of college, and but he was just putting the dude worked, as in putting show after show content and just blasting it out there.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Sighted beast.
Yeah,
it was gonna be coming out a movie and a thriller and a novel.
We don't know it, but everybody else does.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Nobody listening knows because we're all old now. I mean, seriously. It's funny. The other day, somebody said to me, they go, so wait, your boy Mason turned 60? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, and he's still on the radio? And I'm like, yeah, you don't seem to understand. Like, people who listen to AM Sports Talk 710, like no 23-year-old dude is driving down the road going, oh, man, Mason's 60. He's too old. I can't listen to him. It's the 35 to 70-year-old dude who's hanging with us.
This is why I give Mason a lot of credit, a lot of grief too, but a lot of credit. I'm a big fan of his, and I tell him this all the time, and he's not listening right now, so I'll be nice. He always reinvents himself on the shows. Not his personality, but always staying hip, always staying modern, always staying one step ahead of what's going on. So, like, I always listen to how you too, Cappy, you do the same exact thing where you guys are, yes, you're getting older, but it doesn't sound like you're old, right? You guys are still in the mix about things, and Cappy and Mason are always good about the teases, the hits, always playing stuff right there. And then, because in our business, Fudge, we've worked with how many people that come in through here where if you don't evolve, you're gone. Right? There's so many names that we can throw off to the side. Yeah. I mean, I'm one of them, right? I'm reluctant to a lot of things, but I don't care. Like you guys do. Because I'm trying to leave. I'm like, please, I'm trying to get out of here. Because I told Mason my plan a couple days ago.
Which is what?
To disappear. And he was like, no, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Your career's going great. I'm like, is it really? I mean,
the idea of disappearing, by the way, Beto, I have to give you, and listen, that was what you need to know, is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. So Beto sent me a text earlier today, and he said, have you seen the season finale of Reacher? Bro.
Don't spoil it. Okay?
I'm not going to spoil it. I won't spoil it for anybody.
When I get home tonight.
Funchy, you're not alone. There are a lot of people who haven't seen it yet. I think it only came out last night. And I didn't actually realize it was the season finale. But let me tell you something right now. I'll be curious to hear what you say when you see it, because to me, this was exactly what we've been waiting for the entire season. And unlike last year at the end of Reacher, where things kind of really got a little ridiculous because you're like, this doesn't even look real. Like, I realize it's not real, but if you could make it look real, that'd be better. This one, Beto, this was my favorite finale of Reacher. I loved Reacher, the finale.
So stupid. Nobody swims that good. They were swimming better than sharks.
I got one major thing about that show, though.
Okay, what's the problem?
I don't know if I can say without spoiling it too a little bit. I mean,
don't spoil it.
Hey, nobody's listening.
Okay, cool.
Don't spoil it, man.
What do you mean nobody's listening? Everybody's listening.
Everyone listens.
Okay, so the bad guy in the show.
working.
The bad guy in the show. The bad guy.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
There's
the big guy?
No, not the big guy. The
big guy, by the way.
The guy he's chasing.
The big guy.
The guy he's chasing.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I want to tell you something, Fudgy. I looked up the big guy today. Because the guy who plays Reacher is like 6'5", 285. He's like a monster. Mm-hmm. I mean, he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the Muscle Beach days of like when he's really Mr. Universe.
He looks like Lou Ferrigno on top of Schwarzenegger.
Right. This guy who's playing like the big bad guy, who's like the bodyguard, that guy's 7'2".
Get out of here.
7'2".
Oh, damn.
Right. If I'm the Lakers, I sign him and teach him how to play basketball. This guy's 7'2".
He'll ball up Jackson Hayes.
He's 325 pounds.
A lot of people are going to want him over Alex Len, I'll tell you that.
Wow, Funchy lover.
I'm not trying to throw some shade at Alex Len, but I mean.
No, he's just catching strays.
I got to write this one down because
Alex Len catching strays.
Dude, last night, Cappy, we had a dude who legit hung up. He lost the connection, called back, and then he tells me, hey, Beto, we go to the same barbershop. Archie's at Paramount. What's up? Shout out, blah, blah, blah. And he called up and started blaming everything on Alex Len.
Yeah, it's all his fault.
Right? And I'm like, wait, I'm like, what's Alex Len doing? He's catching strays. This guy didn't even dress. Right? And I was like, wait a minute. Then I realized I'm getting trolled here. It was like, I'm like, there's no way you in 2025 are going to wait on hold. I'm going to wait like 20 minutes. Are going to call and defend and talk about Alex Len. Like, who are you? What's wrong with you? So I told him, next week, show up to the barbershop. I will pay for your haircut if you really do believe in Alex Len. Like, this is crazy. This is what happens when the Lakers lose like this, Cappy.
Yeah, well, whoever's doing your hair, you're having a great hair day. I'll tell you that right now. So,
Reacher,
what is your problem? What's your problem with Reacher?
So the one that Reacher's after, Like, why? Okay, so he loses his memory, right?
Right, the guy lost his memory.
His memory, right? He forgets who Reacher is, but he doesn't forget what he did before.
Correct.
He didn't forget what job he did. Wouldn't you think he would forget what job he did too?
Huh?
Wow, Funchy, you're really putting a lot of thought into this.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
I am.
Well, I'll tell you this. Let me just say this to you,
Two big
Funch.
dudes fighting. It's not that serious.
Right, Funch, let me just tell you this. Watch the season finale and see what happens, okay?
Great.
All right, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I won't spoil it for you.
Strong, you strong. Ooh. Like, that's what it is. But those fight scenes were out of control, Kat.
They were awesome, and we were waiting the entire season for it. We knew it was coming, you know, and we knew Reacher even said to the kid that he was protecting, hey, I'll figure him out. So I'm not going to say anything, but watch the season finale of Reacher.
Is that Anthony Michael Hall?
Who?
No, it's
yeah.
Who's Anthony Michael
the
Hall?
guy
The
in
kid.
No, the dad.
No, the dad is not Anthony
that
Michael
is
Hall.
Anthony Michael Hall.
It is not Anthony Michael Hall.
It is.
No, Anthony. Listen, I got you. Anthony Michael Hall, 16 Candles,
That's
Breakfast
him.
Club, young kid.
No.
I got it. That is not Anthony Michael Hall playing the dad in Reacher.
Automobile? No.
Just look up the cast, dude.
Oh, Cappy, yesterday we got done with the postgame show. And normally I'll ask these guys, hey, you guys want to get a drink? Just one drink. And Funch runs out of here as fast as he can. He never wants to hang out. DeAndre's like, nah, I got to edit. I got to do some stuff. I got to do Lakers Talk Daily. So I went downstairs, and I was going to get one drink, just to, get the edge off a little bit. Cappy, I walked in there, and then I realized, oh, it's Reacher. I left.
Hey, it is Anthony Michael Hall.
Get out of
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's Anthony Michael Hall in the cast.
Come on.
No way.
I would never in a million years have thought that was Anthony Michael Hall.
I got a serious question, though. Seeing how you guys' reaction is for Reacher. And Cap's been trying to get me and Sedano to watch Reacher
Sedano
for
won't watch. No,
long.
No.
I'm asking you guys.
Sorry, Funch.
Should I invest in watching Reacher?
Let me just say this, DeAndre. You don't have to go back and watch season 1 to catch up with season 3. You could start season 3, and it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You don't need to know anything that happened before season 3.
Look, I know the Emily video movie show where they go in artsy-fartsy movies. We don't belong there.
No.
This is why we
The
belong.
Bob Dylan movie?
No, we like cheese.
This is why we belong with Reacher. What up,
Right.
Emily? We love you in the Oscars and all that stuff. But no. This is a one where you kind of put on in the background, and there's a fight scene, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's pretty badass. Lots of shooting. It's stupid talk. It's great to see, and you don't have to think. You don't have to pay attention.
Right.
It's
And
great
Reacher's
for
hot.
your age group.
It's my type of show right there.
And look, Reacher has no clothes on most of the time. his abs have abs.
Right.
Like, this dude's crazy.
He is ripped.
Yeah.
All right, stick around. Let us come back to what happened last night with
Cappy,
the Lakers and the Bulls.
I can't find nobody to go to the Dodger game with me that I like.
That's insane.
That I like.
That's insane.
Which means I need new friends.
Well, maybe you get Dead Me Out to go with you.
No, he said no. He's like, I got to go, guys. I didn't going to be here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I offered Dead a ticket. Said no. Ron the Caddy, he had a bender in Vegas, downtown Vegas, so he can't go.
Okay.
So, I mean.
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is really bad.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, tonight when you go to the Dodger game, I want you to make sure you have an icy cold Coors Light because we here in Southern California, we are all about choosing chill. It could be hitting the beach this weekend. It could be going on your favorite hike. It could be supporting your favorite teams. We got a lot of big games coming up this weekend, but the one thing that always ties all of us back together, it's great friends and icy cold Coors Light. Now, you can pick up a Coors Light near you, or you can get it delivered to your door today. How do you do that? Just visit this website, choosechill.com. That's choosechill.com. Celebrate responsibly. Have a great weekend. Grab that icy cold Coors Light, 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. And cheers to everyone celebrating this weekend. Cheers with an icy cold Coors Light.
Tomorrow is a Madness Saturday on ESPN LA. Starting at 3:30 p.m., the Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. 5 o'clock, the Lakers battle the Grizzlies. Meanwhile, on the all-new ESPN LA app at 3:30, the Kings get ready for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And at 4:30, our USC women's basketball team is in the Sweet 16 against Kansas State. And at 7 o'clock, LAFC battles San Diego FC. Don't miss a moment on the all-new ESPN LA app. Your destination for LA sports. Tomorrow on Madness Saturday.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late night dinners. Catch up with friends on game days while watching your favorite teams, or unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails inside the Rays Lounge. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, located next to SoFi Stadium, the Forum, and the all-new Intuit Dome. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 plus to enter. For more info, go to playhpc.com.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, we'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of the sellers had to say. Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and much higher than their competitors. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. Call Seller's Advantage today. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. That's sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
When the Eaton fire hit, families were caught off guard.
When I got the call that there was a fast-moving fire, I was like, no, this is not happening.
If you lost your home, call Jacob, 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com. Together, we are L.A. strong.
Call Jacob.
Robinhood Gold members can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on annual retirement contributions. With Robinhood Gold, the perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold.
Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Robinhood Financial LLC member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Welcome to Spring Savings at AutoZone.
Glad to be here. I need to spring save on an oil change.
Right now, you can get an STP Extended Life Oil Filter with 5 quarts of Mobil 1 Advanced for just $35.99.
What if I need to spring save on a high mileage motor oil?
Our spring savings include Mobil 1 Advanced High Mileage.
And the oil filter?
And the oil filter. All for just $35.99. It's part of Spring Savings at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply. It's the LA Afternoon Takeover on 710 ESPN.
Man, I hate when my brain is right and my heart is wrong.
It was so close to having your brain wrong and your heart right,
Oh,
too.
it would have been so much fun if that were the case.
More Sedano and Cap right now.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. DeAndre, you ain't know nothing about no salt and pepper.
He played it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Cap, get him.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come. Salt and pepper's here, and we in effect want you to push it, babe. Yeah. You don't know nothing about that, DeAndre.
I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Oh, for reals? Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is your wheelhouse right here, Cap.
Yeah. To all you fly brothers. Get on up here and dance. Dance, I said. In effect, want you to push it, babe. Moving by day, then at night. Working up a sweat. Yeah.
Dude,
You
I'm
know it.
watching the YouTube chat right now, Cappy.
Right. Yeah, tell me.
And I'm watching your moves.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty good, huh?
They're moves. But you got better moves than I'd expect down in South. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in South today. People are asking me in the live YouTube chat, why are you not going to be Beto's wingman tonight at the Dodger game? And that is because I've already moved myself down to the crib at South.
Yeah.
back in L.A. on Monday for the Lakers and Houston. They've got the Rockets coming in on Monday night.
No.
Check me on that.
Do
they have the Rockets?
I go one game at a time, Cappy.
All right, I know. Me
It's
too.
Memphis on Saturday. I know that. Monday, the Rockets in town. So next week we got Rockets Monday, and then Thursday Warriors,
Golden
Friday
State.
Pelicans. And also, don't blame Cappy. I got tickets last minute about an hour ago, and I can't find anybody in my contacts that are responsible enough to hang out with me in the VIP area. So I called my brother, the principal, who recently retired, and he's like, "No, I'm busy."
Oh, wow.
Called my brother-in-law, Brian, who's a great guy, always down to go. And he's like, "No, I'm going to dinner with your sister." I'm like, "Yeah, you can't piss her off." Then Ron the Caddy, there's no chance. Dead Meow, I was actually serious about Dead Meow, did not want to go. He stood me up. So, Cappy, you get the wristband. You're going to get the
food, the beverage.
the beverage.
You're going to be there tonight for the big ceremony and everything?
Somebody can go. I won't be able to get in time because, I get off at 6 here with you. By the time I get there, I don't really care about that. It's just good people. And it's also with, really good people. My boy from Element Outdoor Design, they're going to take care of us. So if you need your backyard done, Cappy, I got a guy.
Okay.
Actually, I got a company. They'll take care. And they're listeners to the station, by the way. But yeah, I can't figure out who I want to go with.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out before we get to 6 o'clock. Hey, before we, DeAndre's telling me we got some people who are calling into the show. We don't really ever say, "Hey, here's the phone number, or call." But if you know the phone number and something is resonating and you got to get on the air, we'll consider it. Before we do, though, talking about this Laker meltdown, we've played the audio of what John Ireland and MT called it. We played the audio from the Chicago Bulls and their television network.
Yep.
The whole, "I'm coming, Elizabeth." Yep. "Oh, it's the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming."
Stacey
Bing,
King.
bing, bump, bump. Yeah. Do-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-do. The whole, Sanford and Son theme.
I was wondering what you're doing.
You didn't recognize it? Not really.
It was close.
It was all right.
Yeah.
But let's hear what LeBron had to say, because in my opinion, being out of position on defense, okay, it happens. Not being able to inbound the ball, pretty bad for LeBron. And then on the 47-foot, half quarter, not really there either to distract the shot. So, LeBron, it was 3 plays in a row where LeBron just...
Oh, you're doing this, huh? You're doing it.
Pretty bad.
You're doing it.
It was pretty bad.
We just did a half hour on this, and you're bringing it back. I love your commitment to the anti-LeBron when Sedano's not here. When
really
Sedano's
intended
not
to be
here,
anti-LeBron.
when Dad is away.
Oh, you know it. Because hey, listen, like Sedano will not stand for any LeBron slander. When LeBron took a shot at my BFF, Brian Windhorst, earlier this week on Pat McAfee, I got a problem with that.
I told you I've stopped using Twitter on my phone, right? So I can only use it now on my computer, and that's it.
Okay.
So I don't use Twitter as much. I'm not getting involved. I don't see all the gossip out there, all the mundane stuff that just ruining your day, right? And I only have the list. So I have my Lakers list and my gambling list, and that's all I go and look at, and that's it. And I'm doing more reading, right? And so all that Stephen A, LeBron, back and forth, like all the different, stuff that's out there, I'm oblivious to it.
Oh,
and I
man.
feel so clean about it.
Oh, I'll bet you do.
New
I
year,
feel
new
dirty.
me. Yeah.
I feel dirty because
what
I've
I
been
heard
all
about
up in it.
I heard about it listening to your show with Browner and Alex, and I stopped listening. I'm like, Cappy is such a chismoso.
Oh, I love it.
Like the gossiper, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a yenta.
There used to be a guy on Spanish TV here in LA named Jose Luis Sin Censura, right? Jose Luis was like the Mexican Jerry Springer. And he would come out, and he was there, and it was like, "Oh, you're cheating on him. She's cheating on you. Okay, fight!" Like, that's how it was. And then the crowd would yell, like they would say Jerry in English, right? They would yell,
Right.
Jose Luis, right? And it was just like everybody, and it was like the audience would talk, and they'd just have a fight. It was on Channel 62, Lieberman Broadcasting. You are him, Cappy. That's who you are.
Oh, I love it.
You are Scott. Scott. You
How
are.
about do it the other way? Cappy.
Nah, we got to get a little Espanol from there.
I love it, man. Listen, what Stephen A. said, what LeBron said, who they're saying it to, what platform they're saying it on. I love it all.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm off of it. And like I said, I only use it on game days. It's good. I retweet, and I just retweet, and that's it. But my goodness, like I started unfollowing a lot of accounts on my Instagram that are like the gossip accounts for sports. I'm like, no, let me get this. Let me get rid of that. I'm just doing a cleanse, man.
I like it.
Then I listen to you, and it's like, oh, Cappy.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. We'll come back to LeBron. We'll come back to LeBron and JJ. You got to hear post-game reaction. But hold on. DeAndre, who's calling in? Who has something that they got to say that they got to get on the air?
Alan on the 91 freeway said he has a little bone to pick with D with Reacher.
All right. Alan, you're on Sedano and Kap. It's
Hey,
a rarity
Cappy.
to take a phone call, but you know what? You're calling in. You want to talk Reacher. I'm down for that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you keep calling yourself a Reacher fan every day. It's annoying. Do you even know who Lee Childs is?
Who is?
Lee Childs.
Lee Childs. You mean like
Yeah,
Lee
the author.
like Lee Childs, please?
No. I should have figured that because you can't read. But if you read anything about Reacher, you would know that the story is completely deviated from the Persuader book.
Okay, so I've seen I've seen that.
And talk like you're this huge fan, but you don't even know what it's about.
What's the book got to do with the show?
Yeah, now wait, time out. So how come I'm not allowed to be a fan of the show on Prime? Which, oh, by the way, I see at the beginning. Now, sir, do you watch the show on Prime?
Yeah, I do, and that's why you should be pointing out to the listeners when you're such a Reacher fan the differences, so they could appreciate your knowledge more.
But I don't know the differences, Jack.
I don't
care about the differences.
Get him, Alan. We ain't talking about no books.
Get him, Alan. Get him, Alan.
You know why you don't? You know why you don't read the books? You don't.
I know, because you already told me I don't know how to read.
read.
I know I don't know how to read. I know. You got to have a better line the second time around. Where'd he go?
He dropped himself.
He dropped himself?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean to tell me once I finished his sentence, then the brother gave up?
Yes.
I don't think he was a brother.
Everybody's a brother. Everybody's a brother. Hey, listen. Hey, Alan, you'll have to excuse me for not reading the books. Hey, Alan, I'm going to really disappoint you here. Wait, it's going to get worse, Alan. You ready for this? Alan, you're gonna lose your mind right now. Alan, I've never even seen any of the Tom Cruise Reacher movies.
Wait, Tom Cruise in Reacher?
Yeah, he is in the movies.
Oh, there's movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jack Reacher movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, you know what? Then you're a bad guy. You're a bad person.
You don't know how to read.
Yeah, and you don't know how to read.
Wait, there's no way Tom Cruise played Reacher.
I know. It's
He
hard to
did.
believe.
He did.
He's like 5'5".
Tom Cruise can play anything.
No, not Reacher. Wait, Reacher's based off of books? I'm telling you,
he's
Cappy,
based off books.
Cappy, I'm really, really dumbing down my life. I'm like, the less I need to know about things, even better, right? So it's based off of books. So what's the book got to do with Reacher?
Well, I mean, the guy is saying that I'm doing a disservice to the audience by claiming that I'm such a Reacher fan, but I'm not pointing out the differences between the book and the show that's on Amazon Prime, and therefore I'm letting everybody down. I'm sorry. By the way, Beto, I'm reading a book right now. I want you to see this right now on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
My man, Jim Lampley. The book is called It Happened. And oh, by the way, the foreword in the book is all about how Jim and George Foreman, rest in peace, my brother. I love George Foreman. How their careers sort of started at about the same time back in the late 60s.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the Jim Lampley book because in May, Jim has asked me to interview him for a book signing. And so I'm just starting to dig into this book. So, Alan, you'll have to excuse me. I barely can read, and I probably should use the audiobook, but I'm busy reading Jim Lampley rather than reading the Reacher
Your
books.
boy Lampley has a big fight.
Yeah, like
May 4th, he's going to be doing the Ryan Garcia fight at Times Square.
Yeah.
There's going to be 3 fights in Times Square. Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, and Devin Haney are going to be fighting.
Like in Times Square?
In Times Square where the ball is dropped.
Get out of here, like outside?
Outside, free to the public, and Lampley's doing the play-by-play.
Wow.
So Lampley is coming back on the zone.
And Beto, when he gets done, I think that's on a Saturday. I think it's on a Tuesday that he'll come out to Southern California and we'll do a book signing and we'll do an interview and people will get their books signed and they'll take pictures. And if you're a Jim Lampley fan, if you're a boxing fan, you're going to want to be there. All right, hey,
by the way, I'm getting this guy, Jimbo Binks, who is a new account. He's trolling me. Beto is brain dead. Me, Beto, prize picks. Use the code Beto, B-E-T-O.
Or use the code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y.
K-A-P-Y. Wait, no tournament talk. Yeah, there's tournament talk. Michigan State is playing right now.
Hey, you'll have to excuse me for no tournament talk. They lost me. They really lost me.
I'm all into it.
Okay, well then good. We'll get into it here in a matter of moments. Stick around.
Let's go,
Hey,
Duke.
I want to remind everybody to join me, O'Shea Jackson Jr., producer Lindsay. Baseball, we got a big Monday Night Raw party happening on April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino. There's going to be one grand prize of a pair of tickets to go see the biggest wrestling show in the world in Las Vegas, and you can RSVP for your spot right now at ESPNLA.com. You got to be present to win. You must be 21 years or older to get into Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room, now open 24/7. Mark your calendar for April 7th and that Monday broadcast. Let's get into it next with a little bit of Radio Tinder here on Sedano and Kap.
The countdown is on in just 5 days.
Join Cappy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and producer Lindsay, and myself, apparently, for a special viewing of Monday Night Raw. On Monday.
I like it raw.
I guess. On Monday, April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino, and there's going to be one grand prize winner who's going to win a pair of tickets to the big wrestling event in Las Vegas. You know which one that is?
I have a sense of which one
We
it
can
is.
play the song, because I don't think that we'll get in trouble if we play the official song.
Okay.
RSVP now for your spot at ESPNLA.com. Must be present to win, which means you're going to have to be in the house at HPC. ESPNLA.com. Must be 21 years or older to enter. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. We'll see you there on April 7th for Monday Night Raw.
Home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement, and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
At Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we believe you should love who you want to love. And during the Subaru A Lot to Love event, you can lease a brand new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Premium all-wheel drive for just $329 a month for 36 months with $39.39 due at signing. Visit Ocean Subaru today.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance, not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Lease for 10,000 miles per year. VIN RH915476. MSRP $39.50 plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee. Zero security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 3/31/2025.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
Sedano and Kap for your afternoon drive.
I feel like your fat is less visceral.
Oh, really?
The LA Afternoon Takeover rolls on right now.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah,
Oh, man, it's Sedano and Kap here on 710. It is Friday afternoon. It is halftime of today's broadcast. Beto is in. DeAndre's running this operation. Funchy Lova producing. In time for a little radio Tinder.
Damn, Wu-Tang.
A little Wu-Tang.
Yeah, 30 years ago, this came out today.
I bought that at the Tower Records.
Did you really?
The Lamo Mall.
It was either that or the warehouse.
Tower Records. Warehouse is there, but yeah, Tower Records.
Mm-hmm.
We got to know somebody. No, because in high school, everybody had a part-time job somewhere.
Yeah.
So you got to know who works at whatever spot that you go get the discount. Tell me you didn't go to the food court and
course.
you knew something like,
Oh,
man,
of course.
I had all the spots at the Lamo Mall. That was my spot.
Oh, dude. I had my first job in the mall was at a place called Taco Viva. And I used yeah, that's right. That's right.
Taco Viva in where?
Taco Viva. This was down in Lauderdale. Yeah, I was down in South Florida working at Taco Viva. Somebody would come in. They go, hey, I want a Supreme burrito. And then I'd screw it up intentionally. I'd put it off to the side, and I go, oh, I'll have to eat this. That's why I worked there. I want to eat all that food. All right, Funchy Lover, what we got?
All right. Earlier this week, your fill-in co-host made a big mess about my wallpaper on my phone. And I'm going to
Who are you
just
talking about?
I'm talking about
Oh,
you.
me?
I'm talking about you over there. And I'm going to just show everyone on the stream what my wallpaper is.
Okay.
Don't laugh or just,
Don't judge, man.
Don't judge. Hey, here we go. There we go.
All right, let me see. I can't see. Turn it a little bit more. Oh, is that a kitty cat?
Yeah, it's my cat. I'm a
Let me see that
cat.
cat.
I'm a
Wait,
cat.
no, your phone just turned off. Let me
Okay.
see that cat. Okay. All right. Put it closer. Put it closer to the camera.
There you go. There you go.
So okay.
So Beto and I guess I can say DeAndre as well. We're giving me some crap because I don't have a picture of my wife, a picture of my mother, or a picture of my. I don't have any kids, but I have a cat. That's my child. I'm a cat father.
Okay.
So this is acceptable to you, Scott Kaplan, to have a picture of a cat or a pet on your wallpaper.
You're asking Kaplan.
Yes, I
who
am
has
asking.
Rachel
yes.
following every
Yes,
move.
I am going to ask him. Swipe yes, swipe right for yes, swipe left for no.
Okay. I think that first of all, just so you know, my wallpaper is a picture of me and Rachel.
Okay.
Just want you to know that. Her picture on her wallpaper is a shirtless picture of me.
Ah, wow.
Stud.
Back when I was looking like I could take my shirt off.
You still can, baby.
Okay. And so, Funch, I'm going to tell you something right now. I think that picture of your cat on your wallpaper, not so manly.
Come on.
Not so manly.
Oh, the size 30 jeans. Yeah.
Not
me
so manly,
alone,
bro.
dude. Leave me alone.
No, because
Okay, so let me give you the background. If you follow my Instagram, Bethel Vision, Funch and I have known each other for over 20 years. So when I walk into the studio for Laker games, I always try to find Funch at the most inopportune time for him when he's really wound up, Cappy. You know how he gets.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when I record him and I post him on my Instagram. So people think we're recording this or they're skits. They're not. This is the real, genuine Funch. He really is that neurotic about things, which makes him a fantastic producer because he is so attention to detail on everything. That's why I love working with him. Like he makes my Laker job so easy because he's excellent at what he does. So I harass him a little bit.
He does. No, he bullies me.
No.
Cyberbullying.
So I walk in
yes.
there, and then Funch is mean too. He's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" Right? So we're like the odd couple here. So the other day, I looked at his phone like, "Funch, is that a cat?" He's like, "I'm a cat father. I'm proud of my cat."
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, "Funch, you have a beautiful, wonderful wife. You guys have great life together." And he's like, "She has her own. She has a dog. Like, she won't put me on there." And his wife followed me because Funch doesn't have social media.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
So she
What
always
is
writes.
that?
Yeah, she always writes back and says, "Good, get him, attack him. I'd rather have the dog on my pic." So these two have. That's why they're married.
Yes, literally, my wife, messaged him back on Instagram and said, "Hey, I have my dogs on my phone, so it's
Weird,
cool
right?
that
I
you have."
saw a guy the other day, this is a true story, in a bar on a Sunday afternoon, and this guy had a cat on a leash in the bar. Like, you know how people
seen
bring
that.
their dogs places and you're like, why is your dog here? This guy had a cat on a leash in a bar. That's weird.
No.
You know, it's true.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Cats on a leash. I have.
You got your cat on a leash?
I
You
don't
walk
have
your
my cat. I've thought about it, but I don't know if my cat will cooperate with that.
Again, I don't like animals, especially the cats, because I'm allergic to them, the hair. So, ugh. Rios in the YouTube chat says, Cappy, he has a picture of Reacher on his phone.
I should have a shirtless picture of Reacher.
Yeah. He's a
on my
good kid.
phone.
He's a senior at Berkeley, and he listens to the postgame show all the time. So congratulations to him.
All right. What else you got, Funchy, for a little radio Tinder?
All right. So a space agency is offering up to $5,000 to volunteers who agree to stay in bed for 10 straight days. Yes, you just stay in bed for 10 straight days. The role will involve lying on a waterbed for 10 days as part of a new study, and the research is being done to replicate the effects of the human body in space in order to help scientists gain a better understanding of what happens to us when we spend time in orbit.
Mm-hmm.
So, Beto, you can spend 10 days in bed for $5,000. Swipe right for yes, swipe left for no.
Left. Nah, I get up and get out. There's 10 days?
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing you got to use the bathroom in bed and everything. You can't leave.
Yeah, they're going to give you, what is it, that little tray that they give you at the hospital?
Yeah, you're going to eat in bed. Yeah, everything. $5,000.
When I had my ACL surgery, that was brutal, having to be in bed for like almost 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I recently had my shoulder surgery. That sucked. At least you can get up and move around, but there's no way. But if you say waterbed...
It's a waterbed.
We're like 1978 here?
It was to replicate space. That's what it is.
No way, man. No way.
Weightlessness of space.
No, I'm swiping left on this. I can't sit still.
Exactly.
So for me to think about being anywhere for 10 days and not being able to get off of a bed, no chance, no way. And by the way, $500 a day. Now that sounds,
that sounds great.
Wait a second, $500 a day. It's 10 days. Yeah,
10 days.
$500 a day. Yeah, I mean, listen, if I had the time and I needed the cash, I mean, I guess I would consider it, but I can't sit still, so I don't think I could stay on the bed for 10 days.
Yeah, I got some friends that probably could do it. I got some lazy friends.
Yeah, I mean, just, I don't know.
Nah.
Eat some edibles. So. Eat some edibles and just stay in bed.
I don't think I could
don't
do
they
it.
wear off?
Eat more edibles. I don't know. I don't know. Do something to just make yourself tired, to just not want to get out of bed. I don't know. Do something like that. That's what I would figure to do.
All right, you got one more for us, Funch?
I do. So yesterday, I went to go get gas at a gas station, and I pulled in, and, you pull in, but there's two pumps, There's two pumps, and there's one lady at the pump that's, closest to me, so I can't really get in, and she's not pumping her gas yet.
Is there somebody in front of her?
No, there's no one in front of her. There's no one in front
that's
of her.
rude.
Yeah,
that is so rude.
So here's let me finish. So she's just on her phone swiping or talking to someone on the gas thing is not even in her car yet. She's just swiping, blah 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 blah. I'm waiting there like a nice guy, yada yada yada. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in front of her. I go in front of her, someone beats me to it.
Oh wow.
So I had to wait for that guy. The guy comes out, and the same lady is still there. She sees me pull in, and she starts waving me off and honking like, no, I need to go. I didn't stop. I got out the car and just started pumping my gas. While this lady was kind of honking at me and telling me to...
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused.
He cut her off, and he took her spot, and now she's mad.
Yeah.
But she wasn't doing anything.
I was in front of her. I was in front of her, and she was already done pumping her the gas, and she wanted to come out, and she couldn't really come out unless I backed out.
He blocked her in.
I blocked her in.
Hey, good for you.
I blocked her in.
Good.
I got my gas.
Yeah.
Is that an a-hole move?
No. That's a good move. She was the a-hole for not being polite enough to know that she should not be sitting there swiping. It's a gas station. We all have places to go.
Yeah.
This is why I get gas at Costco. At Costco, when you're in line, there are 3 red lights, and it says all 3 pumps are being used. Once any of them turn green, the person in line, it's your job to go move in and start pumping your gas. And there's always got to be a jerk who doesn't pull up close or far enough so that you can't actually parallel park
Exactly.
in. But no, Funchy, you are in the right. You know what? You had to wait for her. She has to wait for you.
Exactly. That was my point. I had to wait for her, so she had to wait for me.
Yep.
And she'd give me like a good look. She gave me like a really dirty look, and she was kind of tailgating me out the parking lot. But whatever.
Just got to be nice to people, everybody.
Yeah, got to be nice.
She might have had some reacher moves. She would have beat you up, bro.
Oh, no doubt.
She got no reacher moves.
All right, well, there you go. There's Radio Tinder. Hey, listen, we got a lot more still to get to. You know, I'm still consumed with the Laker meltdown last night. We haven't even gotten into the Dodgers last night and what the Dodgers have coming up a little bit later on today.
Yeah.
And, Beto, I want to run something by you a little bit later on because you've already said that you're cleaning up your Twitter life. I'm actually contemplating leaving Twitter completely. I know it's hard. It's hard to do in this biz, but I'm going to explain why I'm thinking about it. But
Cappy,
first,
you see my hoodie that I'm wearing?
Let me check it out.
We got to talk about this.
Yeah, okay.
LA Marathon, Boston Marathon, New York. we got to
I
talk
know.
about this.
We do have to talk about this.
We got to
You're
talk
right.
about this
We
coming
do.
up, though.
I know, we will. Hey, first, let me tell everybody about the East Central Hotel in downtown LA. First of all, I want to say to everybody, I so appreciate you guys contacting me when you're going to a game or you're going to a museum or you're going to a show and you're bringing your lady into town and you're saying, yo, Cap, I'm at your spot. I love it. So if you're there, take a picture, post it, tag me. It's always great to see that you guys are staying at the East Central Hotel. It's the best place to stay when you come into downtown LA, especially for a game, because LA Live is right across the street. All the restaurants, all the bars, you know, crypto's across the way. So if you're coming in for a concert or a show, you're going to the Grammy Museum, whatever the case may be, the East Central's got the best location. They've also got the biggest rooms. Like all those big mega hotels that have been built in downtown LA, they all got these tiny little New York style rooms so they can pack as many people in all these rooms. But at the East Central, the biggest rooms, plus the brand new gym, the Nixo Lounge where I get breakfast in the morning or I have a cocktail at night. The gym is great because it's got everything you need when you're staying in a hotel. But in the end, it's the location. You just cannot beat the location. Downtown LA, right there, Figueroa and Olympic, and you're right across the street from LA Live. Book your next day at eastcentralhotel.com. That's eastcentralhotel.com. Shout out to all the people who work at the East Central. You make it feel like home. The East Central Hotel in downtown LA, entertainment's official address.
Tune in next week for the Rigger Lie of the Day giveaway. ESPN LA and Rigger are giving you the chance to win a signed pair of AR2s from Austin Reeves. Each day, Monday through Thursday, listen to Mason and Ireland to catch the lie of the day. If you're correct, you'll qualify for the grand prize and win a $50 gift card code to Rigger.com. Friday, one lucky qualifier will win the grand prize. A signed pair of AR2s from Austin Reeves and Rigger. Don't miss your shot. Listen, call in and win. Rigger, where performance meets passion. Next week on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's producer Lindsay, and you know I'm a huge wrestling fan. Join Cappy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and me to watch Monday Night Raw on April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. We'll have ticket giveaways and a grand prize of 2 tickets to the Ultimate Wrestling event on April 19th in Las Vegas. Your attendance is your raffle entry. Plus, get a bonus entry when you RSVP at ESPNLA.com. But you must be present to win. See you Monday, April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino. Visit ESPNLA.com for details.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity? Call Sellers Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs, agents, or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Sellers Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $10,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever. That's 4 lines on unlimited welcome for just $25 a line per month with autopay plus taxes and fees. You'll also get the new iPhone 16 Pro, 4 of them for the entire family when you trade in up to 4 phones from our top brands. That's a new phone for everyone, only on the network you can count on. Verizon. Visit a store today. 20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
This is Sedano and Kap on 710. Yeah. Sedano and Kap continues.
Really?
Right now.
Oh, damn.
Ow. Snap.
Yeah.
Let's go to Quack Cannon right now. Let's go Cubes.
I love this song.
Let's go to Baby Dose.
One of my faves.
Oh.
DeAndre, do I have to say it?
Here we go.
Bro, you ain't know nothing about no Debbie Deb.
You don't know about no Florentine Gardens right now, Cappy. You
Come on, man. You know nothing about no Debbie Deb. Let me tell you something. Debbie Deb was rocking this song in the club, Confetti, before you was even born. It's for real.
Cappy,
yo,
I saw Debbie Deb not too long ago.
No way, where at?
Yeah, I forget where I was at, but she performed the song, came out.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
How's she doing? She looking good, Debbie Deb?
Still doing it
Who
out
else did
there,
you see
man.
that night? Who else did you see that night?
That was a different night. But recently I saw Lisa.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Color Me Bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Montel Jordan preaching at us.
$100 bills, y'all.
But Color Me Bad was just one guy, though.
It was just
a one guy.
It was just a color.
That's great. Beto, last night when you guys got done with the Laker game and you got into the Laker postgame show, did you play a bunch of LeBron? Did you play a bunch of JJ? Did you hear what they had to say after the game?
Oh, absolutely, because JJ was straight to the point. Devastation.
Yeah.
You know, he was straight to it, and JJ's face on the postgame, you can see it was just red.
I
I don't know
know.
if you saw the beginning of the Spectrum Sportsnet show, the postgame, with Worthy was just hitting himself over the head with a water bottle.
No, I missed that part of it. I turned it off. As soon as the game was over, I was like disgusted by what I had just seen. I'm like, I'm out of here. I should have stuck around for the postgame.
Yeah, Worthy just grabbed his water bottle, and it wasn't like, the plastic one. It was like the metal one.
Oh,
it
gosh.
just hit his bald head, and I guess he kept saying bonehead moves about that. Yeah, last night's postgame show, usually we do an hour, a little bit after that, and ourselves and Spectrum, we kind of finish around the same time. The last couple games, Cappy, let's just say our advertisers and sponsors, what up, Active Collision, they love us because we've been going an extra half hour.
Yeah.
We've been hanging out with people. I mean, we've been ending the show with people still on the line. And it's not like the normal regulars. It's like people from all over. Like last night we had New Mexico call us, Funchy, right? We had New Jersey call us. Like
Toronto, Ontario,
Toronto.
Canada.
We had a caller from Canada, out there. And like when you've done post games for years, when they win, like it's not that hard.
Mhm.
All right, nobody's gonna call. Like that's why I feel for the Blue Review with Parker and Greg, it's like every single day we're gonna talk about. Okay, Dodgers looked great last night. Like it's it's the same. They're so good, but you got to have some kind of drama. And not that I'm saying I'm rooting for chaos and drama.
I
but,
am.
but of course you are. But the Lakers, I kept saying all season long, they could beat anybody, they could lose to anybody, and nothing they do surprises me.
Do you think that this loss and the way they lost, does it do anything? Like, I know it's an easy thing to say, like you got to just play one game at a time and you can't let one team beat you twice because they beat you on this night and then you're not focused on the next night and you lose the second time. But do you think that this loss, which to me, this is just my own opinion, is the worst loss of the season?
Nah.
You don't think so? So
No.
there have been worse losses along the way?
Yeah, when they went on that road trip, what was it, Miami, they got smoked. They were
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Those were bad, Cappy.
But they weren't buzzer beaters where at the end of the game.
Yeah, but
where,
this is a meltdown. I don't say it's the bad, because Cappy, there were some positive things from yesterday. So the games leading up to this, the third quarter, when you come out of that halftime break, when the last week maybe, you come out and the first 2 minutes you're holding your breath with this Lakers team because you're like, oh my goodness, don't. And sure enough, they're losing by 25 in the third quarter. Yesterday, they closed out the second quarter strong, and they took the lead going into the break. I'm like, oh, look at this.
Okay.
Normally, it's the second quarter. They're giving up a couple of threes. They're giving up the lead. Right? I'm like, okay, there's a positive sign. Third quarter, they played excellent yesterday. That third quarter, they held the Bulls to 17. It's like, oh, okay. Effort, energy, and you actually want to show up. Okay, positive here. And then you give up 44 in the fourth
Unbelievable.
quarter.
And the three-point shots. I mean, the way Chicago was knocking down threes in the fourth quarter for a team that wasn't shooting well at all prior to that was incredible.
Yeah, so that's why we're all going to focus on the last 12 seconds, right?
Right.
And you want to throw LeBron, you want to blame LeBron, go ahead. But it was a collective team that gave up an 18-point lead with less than 5 minutes to go. I think, was it a minute to go, Kyle Herter hit a shot. You're like, damn.
Kevin Herter.
Kevin Herter. You're like, I'm thinking of Kyle Korver. Kevin Herter came up. And you're like, damn, bro. Like, don't let him get going. Like, that was like a 30-footer, a heat check. You're like, okay, stop. Somebody get out there. But the Bulls were hitting shots. I don't want to say you got to give them credit, but the Bulls are not scared of the Lakers. Nobody is scared of the Lakers. The Lakers show up, and you are playing the best game of your life. The Lakers show up, and you're suddenly healthy. You know who's playing tomorrow, Cappy? Who's expected to go in Memphis?
Tell me.
Ja Morant.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't played in 2 weeks.
No, well, he's probably happy. He
I mean,
probably
2 months.
Yeah, the coach got fired today.
Oh,
probably,
what is going on over there?
He's like, hey, the coach got fired. I'll come back and play.
Whoa, something's going on over there because you're just going to fire the coach like that?
This late in the season?
Yep, and then you're going to replace him. Oh, you'll love this, Cappy. The assistant coach is taking over.
Yeah.
He's from Finland.
Right.
He's the first Finnish assistant coach in the NBA.
Yeah, but from what I was reading earlier in the day, they hired him in the offseason, and he had all this great resume from Europe, and then they hired him, and he kind of repositioned the way they play.
Mm-hmm.
And so here you get to the end of the year, and you've had a coach that's been part of your team for the last 6 years, and you're like, you know what, we're ready for a change. So they fired not only the head coach, but they fired his 2 top assistants who remained on his staff, and then they're like, hey, finish guy, you finish.
Yep. Oh, you were waiting all day. All day. When did you write that one down?
I got to be honest with you. Like, I just said it and thought, gosh, that sounds clever. and it just kind of happened. It just sort of happened just now. Right? Just sort of happened.
Oh, you're the best.
All right, let's do this. Coming up, we got a commercial-free 30 minutes. We'll hear from LeBron. We'll hear from JJ. Beto said we got to talk about the LA Marathon hoodie that he's wearing because we do have something that we desperately need to talk about related to the marathon, which obviously was a couple weeks ago, but something we got coming up. We'll get to that on the way. And I mentioned to you that I might get off Twitter, and everybody who's in the live YouTube chat says, you're like all those celebrities that say, based on the election, you might move out of the country. They're like, you ain't going nowhere. You're staying on Twitter. So I'll get to that coming up in just a matter of moments. Before we do, hey, let me talk about Ocean Subaru of Fullerton for just a matter of moments. Hey, I'm a huge Subaru fan. I love the brand. I love the product. And I happen to also love the dealership here, Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. The vehicles themselves, very spacious, very sporty. They're not big on the outside, but they feel big on the inside. And what I really love about them is, sportiness is great, but it's all the modern technology, obviously, versatility, all-wheel drive, reliability, safety. These are all great reasons to look into a brand new Subaru. Now, I've driven the Solterra, I've driven the Crosstrek and the Forest. I've put videos out all over social media. They're really great cars. But the experience of buying at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, first of all, the whole pace gets set by Omar. He's their general manager. I've talked about Omar in the past. 20-plus years in the U.S. Army. Salute to you, Omar. Thank you for your service. Gets out of the Army, goes, what am I going to do next? Gets into sales, gets into auto sales, loves the business, loves serving people. And before you know it, he's the general manager, and he's running the entire operation. But really, the people who work at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, they are focused on getting you into the right Subaru product. So this weekend, you're out and about, you're thinking about getting a new car. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton is conveniently located at 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton, right off the 91 freeway. Can't possibly miss it. OceanSubaruOC.com for more information. That's OceanSubaruOC.com. And don't miss right now the Subaru A Lot to Love event. It's happening right now. It is on. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love. Here comes 30 minutes commercial-free. Stick around, everybody.
And before that, make sure you go and check out what ESPN LA is doing with Children's Hospital Los Angeles, a proud partner of their Make March Matter campaign. So we had the auctions. Most of them closed, but we have a couple still available, like hosting Lit Live Imaging Tuesday all day alongside Chris Morales. All proceeds will be donated to CHLA Foundation. Visit 710-4CHLA.com to make a difference today.
College hoops are crazy at the slots, crazy at the tables, and crazy on big screen.
El Caballero Country Club. Come watch 144 of the world's best female golfers, including standout LPGA superstar Nelly Korda and back-to-back champion Hannah Green. Tickets start at just $25. First responders, military, kids under 18, and those affected by the Eaton and Palisades fires get in free. Get your tickets today at JMEagleLAChampionship.com.
Hey guys, you feel it? Days are getting longer, sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is right around the corner. Here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams. One thing really all ties it together, and that's enjoying it all with good friends and a cold Coors Light. Pick up Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
It's 5 p.m. in the Southland.
Turn it up, man.
Time to blow that 5 o'clock whistle with Sedano and Cappy.
That's right, it's the 5 o'clock hour on Sedano and Cap. And it's time for 30 minutes non-stop.
Sedano and Cap on 710 ESPN.
With fun and frivolity, tomfoolery and hijinks, and Cappy doing his thing. Thanks to our friends at Real Father's Rights. Real Father's Rights, the father's rights attorney.
Visit RFR710.com or call 833-ESPN-710.
Let's do it, 5 o'clock in the Southland.
30 minutes of non-stop Sedano and Cap starts now.
You ready for this? And time for the Real Father's Rights 5 o'clock hour on 710 ESPN. Let's do it, Jack!
Bing, ba-da-bop. Ooh! Ding, da-da-bop.
Yeah!
Bing, ba-da-boom.
Get it, Cappy. Ba-da-bop-boom.
Bing, da-da-bop.
Ooh, la, la.
Yeah, it's the 5 o'clock hour. It's 30 minutes commercial-free. Beto is in for Sedano.
Yeah.
Funchy is in for Lindsay Baseball.
Yeah.
And DeAndre is in for DeAndre.
What's happening?
What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, Cap. Yeah.
So let me ask everybody a question. It's 5:04 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of feeling like I'm finally just sort of like over the Lakers from last night. I was on fire all day. I was like, how the hell did that happen? I went back and watched it over and over again. I watched the highlights over and over. I went and watched the YouTube 9-minute encapsulation of the game. I watched the final series of plays and the final however many minutes and the 12 points. I kind of just watched it all over and over and over again. And Beto, at 5:04 p.m., I kind of feel like I might be over it.
Wait till tomorrow, Cappy. Just wait. John Morant's showing up. The Finnish coach is showing up. And the Lakers are playing a team that's right behind them. So if the Lakers lose tomorrow, they're in the fifth spot, Cappy. You can't have that.
No. And then finally coming home after this road trip.
Yeah.
And they've got games on Monday night against Houston.
Yep.
Thursday night against Golden State. And I haven't looked far enough ahead to see who they're
Pelicans
playing
on
on
Friday.
Friday. Oh, New Orleans is back. Yeah.
Dangerous.
Okay.
Cappy, which of these games are you going to?
Going on Monday night. I'm going to go
nice.
see Houston.
They're good,
Well, that's
They're
the thing
good.
is that I said to George, I'm like, George, I haven't seen a lot of Houston this year. So, and he's like, oh, well, they're not really for real. I mean, they're not. You don't have to worry about Houston.
They're
I'm like,
young. They're young and energetic. Could they be for real? We don't know, but they're fun, Cappy.
I mean, young and energetic seems to be a problem for this Laker team. Right? I mean, seriously. You look at some of the losses in the last few games, and you go, look, what's the big difference here? And it's like, these are much younger guys.
The Rockets have won 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, why you got to bring that up?
Sedano says they're not good.
He said they're not for real.
Yeah, right.
I think Cappy's, Sedano's going more like they're over their head right now.
Yeah,
but
he's saying that they're not ready. He's
Last
saying
year
that,
they weren't.
Yeah, he's saying they're just not ready because they're good and their record says they're good, but they're not ready for primetime postseason. Now, I don't want to put words in George's mouth because every time I do, he freaks out and loses his mind and starts saying, that's not what I said.
You know, because no, dude. Earlier in the week, we were talking about the Juju Watkins injury, and he brought up that he thought that there was the defensive player may have leaned their shoulder in, and like that may have caused what Juju, how she got hurt. And I was like, well, you're saying that it was a dirty play. He's, I didn't say it was a dirty play.
You said it.
I heard it.
No, he never said
no,
dirty play.
But that's how I heard it.
That's
how I heard it.
I'm driving it. I'm like, you numbskull. That is so irresponsible from you, Cappy.
Why?
Because you get aggregated. Barrett Sports Media is going to find you, right? And then what's going to happen? George Sedano, dirty play. ESPN's George Sedano, and it's all because of what you said.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Whoa. That's...
Sedano saying what? Excited what from Sedano?
Beto took his headphones off. Like, I don't need that in my ears.
never heard that one before.
Let me hear that again.
That is not Jorge.
That is Sedano right there.
No, man. That's like one of the spots in Hialeah right there. They make a kind of noise like that. That's after somebody else domino at you. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
Oh, Cappy.
I'm looking in the live YouTube chat, and my man Yazmeet says, dude, you say you're over the Laker game, but you just brought the Laker game back up. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is it's taken a long time today.
You're over the emotion of what happened.
Yeah, because for me, at the end of the third quarter, the way the Lakers had shut down Chicago in the third quarter, I'm like, okay. And I literally got up and I said, okay, let's go. Because Rachel was like, come on, let's go. We have some things to do. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch the rest of the game on my phone. It's not that big of a deal. Lakers are going to win this game, which, by the way, I'm sure everybody probably thought the same thing, which was, hey, Chicago was out in L.A. last week, and they scored that win, and that was the game where LeBron came back and Rui came back. And so we were all like, okay, you know what? They haven't played together. LeBron's a little rusty. Cut him a break. Big deal. Chicago's in town. They want to win this game. Let these guys work their way back into it. So I kind of figured that they would, return the favor in Chicago last night. And then at the end of the third quarter, I'm like, okay, Lakers are going to win this game. And then, then we all know what happened here as they gave up the lead. And then the very end of it was really a disaster. So given that I'm over it, you guys, you guys got any of the LeBron? Let's hear what LeBron said, though, after the game. You guys got that?
We put ourselves in position to win. Gave up a lot of threes in the fourth quarter. But still put ourselves in position to win. Horrible turnover by myself. Bad miscommunication. Played before that. And, AR still hit a big bucket, try to save us. And then, Tippy Haddison makes a game winner from half court.
Yeah, it was a brutal turnover by LeBron. He said miscommunication, which maybe is why he was out of position on the play prior to the inbound pass and the turnover. But Beto, you watch them as close as anybody. You obviously need to because you got the post-game show, and I'm curious, what is the defensive difference, if you will? Remember a few weeks ago, everybody's talking about the Lakers are so good defensively. The stats say how great they are defensively, and people were saying this is a championship caliber team. Yeah. And I feel like the opinions have changed here since LeBron came back. Frankly,
prisoners of the moment, and that's what Laker fans are. Where the majority stay calm, they know what's going on, but the loudest ones are, hey, they've turned it on. Championship team, watch out Denver, watch out OKC. And calm down. And if you say that, you're the hater, right? If you bring any kind of common sense, you're the hater. They're a team that has a lot of flaws. One of them is they don't play 48 minutes for you. Not everybody in the NBA does anyways. But when you have guys coming in, and now with the season winding down, Cabby, the rotation is getting tighter. Minutes are getting harder for some of the guys off the bench. Hello, Dalton Connect. Some guys are still trying to figure out exactly how they fit in. Rui Hachimura, coming back from the injury, is in the starting lineup. He's in the sub. He's not looking right. What the big difference is the last couple of weeks, and Michael and I talk about this on the pregame, is it looks at times, especially in the third quarter, like they don't lock in. Go through the motions at times, and then next thing you know, you're down by 10. You're down by double digits. Like, oh, so you're playing catch-up. And when they were winning, they were never having to do that. Everybody in the NBA is going to go on runs. Everybody's going to figure things out. But the Lakers have given teams enough of a size where they can figure out where they can get exploited. But every single game, when Funches gives me the injury report, it's always, okay, who's this? And I always like to say, when we get to starting lineups, how many games this starting lineup has been together. Like last night, that starting lineup played 4 games together. Starting lineup. I know, mind you, it's the people that finish. But when you don't have any kind of consistency, when you don't have people knowing exactly where they're going, LeBron, AR, and Luka need to find a way to figure out how to play together at the end of game and close it out. The defensive side is bad. Indiana, their coaches made great adjustments, and they saw that Luka was on skates, and they went after Luka, and there was no help for the Lakers. Last night in Chicago, coaching staff made adjustment. Luka wasn't getting torched the way that he was in Indiana. You're going to make these adjustments, and the coaching staff for the Lakers, excellent coaching staff out there. One of the guys that you remember his name, Greg St. Jean. He's a young assistant coach with the Lakers. He has a lot of the game plan for him. He sits right behind J.J. Redick, right? He's from his dad coached the Kings in the 90s. This guy was with the Suns last year, was with the Lakers before. He's going to be an NBA head coach pretty soon. Watch him during games, Cappy. There's always a dude that stands up behind JJ, and you're like, who's that guy? Has the iPad? Pay attention to what he's doing. He's always yelling out different kind of orders, and he's always working with a lot of the players before the game. You'll see that when we get in there. Like, that's the dude you got to pay attention. So it's not for the lack of effort from the coaching staff. They're giving the players what exactly is going to happen, what's in front of them, because the Lakers have invested in analytics. They know what's going on. They have that staff. But it's up to the players at the end of the day to execute. It's up to the players at the end of the day to care. It's up to the players at the end of the day to show up and say, okay, we're not the top seed. We are not the team that's going to run you over. You have to play, and you have to be engaged, and they haven't been the last couple of weeks.
Hey, Funchy, I hear you getting a lot of grief on the postgame show, especially when Flea called in last week, and Beto told Flea, stay on hold and talk to Funchy and tell Funchy that the Lakers are not in shambles. Funch, are the Lakers in shambles, Funchy?
I'd say so. I'm sorry to say yes, but yeah, I mean, look at what they did to Chicago in the last week. They gave up 2 losses to a team that they should beat. And if they did win those games, they would not be 4th or 5th in the standings right now. They'd be 2 or 3, right?
Look, I mean, this team doesn't really care where they're at in the standings, Funch and
yeah, but
Cappy.
don't do that. Don't do that, Beto.
No,
don't do that.
This
man.
is what the players say.
Get him, Funch.
Don't
Get
say
him, Funch.
that, man.
First of all,
don't say like, oh, we don't. It don't matter.
I didn't say I.
I
didn't
know.
say I.
But it does matter, man. It does matter when you have home court advantage.
This is why nobody
It
gets
does
through.
matter when you get home court advantage.
This is why nobody gets through on the postgame, because Funchies doesn't let him come in.
That's right.
I didn't say this.
You're putting words in his mouth, Funch.
Yes, stop pulling the Kaplan. Stop pulling the Kaplan.
Right.
This is
It's
what the
irresponsible.
players say.
Come on, Funch.
This is what the players say when we get them on the postgame when Ireland
That's
interviews
player
them.
cliche talk. Blah, blah,
No,
blah.
it's not
Get him, Funch.
Look, dude, it's not player cliche talk.
Get him,
because, Cappy, here's what I think the players are going through. Let's just get to the playoffs, not in the play-in tournament. Just get there. We have Luka. We have LeBron. We have AR. We have enough experience of championship guys to get here, right? Let's just get here some way. Is home court advantage huge? Yes, it will be. But
especially given the way the Lakers have played at home versus the way they've played on the road.
Yeah.
Playing at home would be a big advantage.
But for the players, I think they are on fumes right now. They are just seeing the finish line and going, damn it, let's just get there. Stay out of that play-in tournament so you don't have to play that week. They are a banged-up squad. They are tired. There's no excuses for it, but that's the reality of what they are. You have the oldest player in the league who had that groin injury. How severe was it? We don't know. Was it even hurt? We don't know. But he had a couple weeks off to make sure to recuperate and get his body back. You have to figure out how to get into the top 4. 5 and 6 scare me. If you stay in the 4, I'm confident with them. You get to 5 and 6, I don't see a Western Conference tournament final coming your way, because it's going to be really, really hard. The young teams like OKC and Houston are scary because they don't respect you, Cappy. These kids might have grown up watching LeBron, but on the court, they're not scared of him. They will go at him. He's now the old dude at 24-hour fitness. I'm going to go at you, Unc. I ain't scared of you. I'm going to drop you on there. I'm going to do a reverse 360 on you. Yeah, you got old man game. Yeah, you might knock down your shots, but are you going to be able to keep up with me? That's where the Lakers are right now. Luka is slow, but he is so smooth. He can knock down shots, but he can also go 2 for 12. AR can be streaky. That's what I don't like about the Lakers is their shooting can be streaky. But when they're on, oh, man, watch out. It's fun. But nobody in the NBA is scared of the Lakers.
Yep, you're making a great point. Listen, hey, they had an 8-game winning streak that started on February 20th, and ended in that Knicks game. The Knicks game where LeBron went up to Stephen A. We'll all bookmark that game. They had an 8-game winning streak. Since then, a 4-game losing streak, a 3-game winning streak, a 3-game losing streak, and then they won against Indiana and they lost against Chicago. The consistency that we were seeing when they had a 4-game, a 6-game, an 8-game winning streak has all of a sudden, Funchy, it's gone up in shambles. Funch. Shambles, Funch.
Shambles.
I mean, at that time though, their defense was good. Right now, they haven't clicked as far as defensively. Guys, I mean, we've seen it these past couple of games that teams are starting to figure out. They're starting to go into switches. Yep. They're starting to get Luka Doncic on the switch. They're starting to get Austin Reeves on the switch, and they're taking advantage of that. And then that 8-game winning streak, obviously, now you look at it, the hype has changed a lot. Guys being in and out of starting rotations between Rui and then LeBron being out and then them getting back into it. So, obviously, the chemistry and all that stuff is still figuring it out, but it's not an excuse. But my thing is, for Funch's point, what he's saying is, you know, they don't want to – they should be in shambles because they don't want to fall in the 5 and 6 seed, right?
That's dangerous right there.
It is dangerous, but I'm just saying
but
that –
Funch's his shambles is play-in tournament.
They're not. I don't think they're going to fall in the play-in tournament.
Funch's is at. Funch's like, 8 seed.
But it wasn't that long ago they were in the 2 seed, you know?
But it should be a concern that they fall in that low because they were a 2nd seed going in on that 8-game winning streak, and now the fact that they're going into the 5th and 6th seed. But look, they're losing to the teams that they should be beating. They should be beating the Bulls, we should be worried with this next stretch that's coming up against competitive Western Conference teams that makes a difference in that standings. The Rockets, the Grizzlies, the Warriors, like those games matter, and they need to go in that mindset when it matters.
The best part is, DeAndre, if they would have won last night, we're looking at. Man, they're only half a game back of the 3 seed. Let's
look at that.
Go.
Right. Look at that home court advantage.
Right, and by the way, that's just it. Is if they win last night, you're feeling really good about where they are right now.
Yeah, we'd be at happy hour right now, Kat.
Right, and the fact that they lost that game when they had such a big lead, and they held them down to so few points in the 3rd, and they gave up so many in the 4th, and then the way that game ended, and the way LeBron screwed up those last 3 plays. Listen, I think a lot of people are. You're 12 seconds away from feeling really good about the Lakers versus feeling really bad about the Lakers.
Man, this is hardcore basketball talk. Let's go.
Ball talk.
You know
ball talk.
You know ball. Hey,
that's ball.
Cappy, do you know my buddy JJ from Belmont Shores?
Sure, I know him really well.
Yeah,
we're tight.
He called you a little guy.
Little guy when?
A couple weeks ago, he called in. He's like, Cappy, because we were saying if he would be your bodyguard. He's like, Cappy's a little guy. I can protect him.
I need a big guy.
Yeah,
that's I usually travel with DeAndre.
Exactly.
So my boy JJ lives on a boat in Belmont Shores. Right?
Oh, I heard about this guy. Okay, yeah, the boat guy.
So he has a tab at Legends in Long Beach.
Okay,
like that's the kind of life he lives. So he'd be like a PB kind of guy, right? So he's ready to go. So he's on the line for you, Cappy.
Oh, really?
Just for you, Cappy.
I need a big guy. So one more time. Reintroduce, Beto.
JJ in Belmont Shores, meet Cappy in South.
JJ, need you, man.
Oh, my God.
Need you, brother.
I'm so honored to meet you, Cappy.
Talk to me, JJ.
Listen, I told the Beto the other day, you guys come down to Legends. I'm 6'3", I'm 230. I'll protect you from any problems out here. I run that.
Okay. Are there a lot of problems down there? I mean, am I looking for trouble if I show up?
No, you would be the trouble. And I would be your backup.
Okay. All right. Well, I listen, I need it.
Hey, Beto, you didn't call me to go to the Dodger game.
Yeah, Beto. What's your problem, Beethoven?
JJ, Friday night, I know you're probably at Ballast Point or something. You can't leave the boat.
Well, I'm going down to meet Reacher at Legends in a little bit. and we're gonna watch a little action.
Yeah. You're gonna watch some Reacher tonight, Jack.
Hey, now Beto, listen. You're talking kind of shambles talk too, so don't put it all on Punchy.
Oh, now JJ, tell Cappy how you said the Lakers would close out the season. Now JJ knows ball, Cappy.
Okay, clearly.
Well, even before the Luka trade, I said they'd go like Beto, I think 30-10. I said.
Yes, you did.
And they were definitely on that roll. And last night or the other night was a fluke, half-court fluke loss. People, relax. They're good. They're getting. You put Hayes and Goodwin in together for the next 3 years. You watch those two connect. They are going to do well as young backups, and I hope everyone takes the Lakers light. You say they're not afraid of the Lakers. Great. I want that. Because the Lakers going to come up and spank you in the you-know-what.
You know what? You know where they're going to spank you.
Let's go, Kathy.
That's right. Let's go.
Let's go, JJ.
Let's do it. All right, so Legends.
Brother, I love you. Thank you for taking some time with me before I start to partake down in Belmont Shore.
All right. There you go, Beto.
Appreciate you, JJ. You know where Belmont Shores is, Cappy?
No, I don't. Tell me.
It's in Long Beach, at the end of Long Beach, right before you start going to Seal Beach.
Okay.
It's a beautiful little area.
The rich part of Long Beach.
I used to live down there. It's like a Naples area. It's beautiful, Cappy. And on 2nd Street, bunch of cool bars, like a Legends. There's all kinds of spots, man. It gets after it, man.
I really, really like the way JJ calls you Beto.
It's my man.
I know it's kind of like It's kind of like your name is Beethoven, but he just calls you Beto as like a little nickname.
Hey, Beto.
Hey, Beto.
Hey, here's the thing: is he'll call in, and he lives on a boat in Belmont, right? And he'll call in, and he's like, "Hey, man, why don't you guys just chill, bro? Just chill." But he's a big fan of you, Cappy. He's a big fan of you, man.
Well, I'm a big fan of JJ.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
He said the other day, I'm 6'3". I'll protect Cappy. He's a little guy.
All right, Beto, let me do this.
What you got?
Let me make
Come on,
a
we
left
got 30,
turn.
30 minutes commercial free.
Right. Let me make a left turn here.
Oh.
So today,
Come on, Michigan
you
State.
seem to be wearing a hoodie that says Together LA.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you and I, we have a little something cooking here. I don't know. Are we fully committed or are we half-ass committed? Let me hear where you're at.
All right. So if you're going to do it, don't talk about it, be about it, Cappy.
Okay.
We got to do it, man. We got to do it. We got to
let me run it
set
by
up.
DeAndre, and let me run it by
Because DeAndre might be into it.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. Beto and I, back in the day, what?
That's his new nickname, Beto.
Right, that's his new name, Beto.
That's right.
So Beethoven and I,
forget Casino Bay. We got Beto.
yeah. So Beto and I, Baytoe, Beto. So we were gonna do a half marathon, and then Beto hurt his knee.
Yeah, last year.
Right, and then you had knee surgery too, didn't you?
No, I just got put on the physical therapy. It's like a slight meniscus tear. It doesn't need the surgery, but it's one of those like, hey, lose some weight, stop being fat, and we'll do the therapy. You'll be good.
Okay, so then a couple days ago, Beto and I are talking in the morning, and he said, hey, I just got done doing my run, and I was listening to the Cappy Cast and whatever. And I go, wait a second, you're back to running? And he said, yeah, I'm doing some running. I'm just kind of getting started.
Yeah, I got cleared this week.
Okay, so you went right back to road work.
On the treadmill. So I had that shoulder surgery, and they didn't want me to run in the streets for whatever reason, and I just stay off of it. So I've been walking incline like old man style, which is great. It's really hard. And then I got cleared to run this week. I was like, let's see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And after not having to run for a year, the lungs are dead. But I'm one of those guys that if I have a goal and something to work towards, I won't eat the ice cream. Right? I won't be nasty with the food. I won't drink the beer. So I need a goal.
Right.
And
same.
So
same.
So you're an Iron Man. I want to follow your lead.
Well, I mean, my Iron Manning career is certainly, it's been a long time.
But you'll always be an Iron Man to me.
Correct.
Cappy.
That's why you train for a year, you brag for a lifetime. So, okay, here's the deal, DeAndre, and here's the deal, Funchy Leva. So Beto and I are saying, okay, here it is. It's the end of March. We're pulling into April. June 1st is the Rock and Roll Half Marathon down in San Diego. So kind of the original, the OG of these rock and roll races.
Yep, great race.
So Beto and I are like, let's commit to doing it. And I mean, I was so envious of all those people a couple weeks ago that ran the LA Marathon and kicked ass,
including DeAndre's family. They ran it.
Really, DeAndre?
DeAndre was out there.
Wow.
Hey, DeAndre is in the running world, Cappy.
Endurance sports world.
You didn't know this about him?
No, who was it? Your girlfriend who ran? Who
Correct.
ran?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she did. Then last year they did the Long Beach half. So DeAndre is in that world. Remember, he made a sign for her and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Right,
DeAndre
right.
has learned to Hey King Theo Beto, and Theo Beto has been hooking him up with the VIP.
Okay.
So DeAndre is at the finish line at the LA Marathon, not cheering him on. He's upstairs with the hors d'oeuvres.
That's right.
And the
Okay, the
mimosas.
VIP.
Right, come on
Yeah,
now.
the VIP area.
Shout out
I
to
like
our
it.
boy Dan Cruz taking
Shout
care
out
of
to
you.
you,
Oh,
Dan.
Dan Cruz is the man.
Yes.
I love Dan Cruz. So wait, so okay, here's the deal.
But DeAndre came back that Monday. He's like, I think I want to do a race.
Okay, dude,
think I want
Saturday, June 1st, Tio Beto. I just got a text from Parker. Parker says, count me in.
Forget Parker. We don't want him.
Okay, all right, forget it. Parker's out. All right. That didn't take long at all. All right.
Damn, can't be at least defend your boy.
I mean, D-Cash Money, you want to do a half marathon?
Why not? Let's do it.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
You need to start training, or are you just going to go out and do it that day?
No, I'm definitely going to train.
No,
you know,
he's young.
different
See, he's the kind of kid, because he's in great shape, he can just go do it. You don't have to train for a half.
Okay.
You can just go do it. A half is all in the mind.
Right.
There's no need to do
I don't
a
have
full.
no target time. I just want to finish.
Hey, man, that's a lot. Half is a lot of miles there.
Nah,
13 miles.
not when you're athletes like us, bro.
That's right.
Get
Come on,
outta here,
Funch.
man.
You're not a
When
real
you're world
athlete,
class.
Funch.
When you're
Right.
when you're in shape like us, when you're an
Yeah.
athlete like you, it's just, and also when you've done it like Cappy and I've done it, you know what the mental side is.
Yeah.
Like like mine, you're like I can cruise the rest of the way. It's all.
All right,
I
so
mean,
Funch,
don't
you
look
want
at
to
your
join?
time.
I mean, Funch, you're in there.
No, he's got to walk his cat.
Oh, he got. That is
maybe
true.
I will watch
Hey,
my
Funch,
cat. Hey.
Funch, you could run with your cat. You could hold your little kitty.
Maybe I could.
You know what I mean? Hold your
Maybe I
little kitty
could.
cat.
Maybe
You
I
know-
could. Maybe I'll run next to Beto.
Oh, I'll be
Beto.
I'll be walking. Don't trip. Because ain't nobody care about my time.
No. Listen, Beto, I need a goal too. And I was at that rock and roll half marathon in Vegas, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely coming back to run this thing next year. So maybe I should. We got to make a decision here. At some point, we got to make a decision. We got to commit. We got to start training, and we got to circle on our calendars June 1st,
Yeah,
which is, I believe, a Sunday.
Yeah, we're in. So yesterday I ran my first 2 miles, and I texted you, hey, listening to your show right now while I'm running, because you guys were talking about it. And I'm like, hey, just tell your boy we're going to be there. And then I ran another 2 this morning. My boy, I said, Dan Cruz hooked me up with the shoes. We got to do it.
Okay.
So
All right.
half marathon June 1st?
June 1st, half marathon. But here's the thing, Beto. We need to not only have a goal, we probably should have an inspiration.
Finish.
Finish is fine, but why don't we come up with something else? Like, we've been doing
Always
this.
go extra.
Well, because we've been doing this thing for Children's Hospital recently.
Yeah, but
like
we're going to end up in the hospital, Cappy. Maybe the second race.
Right, there's Children's Hospital and there's Old Man Hospital.
Because, Cappy, you know what's going to happen? If we go and do this for charity, people are going to say, oh, what's your time? Oh, what are you doing this? Are you really doing it? What if we just lie and say we did it, but I didn't actually run it?
Oh, okay.
What if we
All
end
right.
up just, remember what I texted you?
Yep.
Hey, we'll train, and then the last 2 weeks, we won't actually do it, but we'll post the pictures like we did. Like we just take somebody's medal and we post a picture, but we're not in the picture.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just getting a text from a dude named Travis Madison, do you know who Travis is? You
No.
know Travis?
No.
Travis used to be the doorman at Hyde in Crypto.com Arena, and Travis is saying he's down for the run. Okay?
Oh, let's go.
Parker's in. Travis is in. DeAndre's in. Funchy, can we get you in?
Do I have to commit now?
No, you don't have to commit now.
Just show up.
You don't have to commit.
We're all sleeping in Cappy's
Yeah,
house.
everybody's going to stay at my house.
I'll give you like an answer later.
Yeah, we're all in the jacuzzi the night before. Don't worry.
Everybody stays at my house.
In
Oh,
Speedos?
absolutely.
In Speedos?
No, you go in naked if you want. I don't care.
I love it. I love it.
No, but Cappy, I'm down. I need to have that goal, so it's good for us to have it.
All right, you heard it, everybody. We between now and then, we'll come up with an excuse as to why we're not going to do it. But for right now,
The best is when you like, oh man, I pulled my hamstring 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
And you haven't been running.
I know. Like right now, I can say right now, unequivocally, my left knee is killing me. It's not really, but it is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little something.
What
Right,
did Richard do?
Reacher.
Oh, he'd carry a couple people on his back.
Right, Reacher, he don't care, man. Reacher can go run. Reacher go run an ultra marathon right now.
Yeah, and then he'll swim 30 yards with sharks in behind him and with one hand.
He can do it all.
But Cappy, if you want to make it for a bigger cause, I'm down with that, of course.
Yeah, me too. Need something. I need a goal and I need a cause. I think we're gonna find it.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna figure it out.
Let's see, and then
wait a second. Now I just got another one.
Everybody
Now-
wants to be fit.
Now Carlo.
Hey, the summer shred.
Right,
The
Carlos
summer
Ice.
shred. The summer
Right,
shred.
Carlo from our social media team.
he's a
he
real
wants
runner.
in.
He's a real runner. Forget
Right,
it.
so he can set the pace for us.
No,
Carlos,
I don't
slow
want
it
no
down.
pace.
I want like a 12-minute mile, Carlos. Slow down.
No. No. See, everybody on that side, those are real young people, Cappy. We don't need to hang out with them.
I know, but can't we put together Team 710 and we go take over the rock and roll?
Yeah, we can do Team 710. But Cappy, remember, if you're running with Parker and Carlo. Those are 8-minute miles.
Oh, I can't do that.
Then don't talk to them.
No, I've given up on those. I've given up on 8-minute miles.
Hang out with me when you see mile 6 at that one house that they have beer shots. You know what I'm talking about at the Rock and Roll. When you get by that one hill, they'll have beer and then they'll have shots there.
Yep.
Wait a minute. They have beer shots while you're running?
Yeah.
And bands all over the course. Because nobody cares about their time. Everybody's out there having a good time.
Yeah. Look, you already as soon as the race starts, you already lost.
I'm going to throw up like Tracy Morgan. I'm going to throw up like Tracy Morgan out there if I do something like that.
You're going to be Tracy Morgan sitting
I'm going to throw
courtside?
it up, yes, if I'm drinking beer, running.
Look, when I've done the LA Marathon, they changed the course now. But right there by UCLA, when you go into by the VA hospital, there would be people lined up just handing out Jello shots.
Jello shots?
Yeah, and beer and everything else. Because
What about like some Gatorade or something?
Nah.
Some electrolytes.
By that time, your body is so trashed and your mind is so screwed. You're like, give me anything, bro.
Yeah, right.
Just get me there. And you're not running anymore anyways.
Right.
Nobody ever asks about your time. But, Cappy, we're doing this.
All right, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. All right, there you go. There's 30 minutes commercial free. Beto's in for Sedano. And
I still haven't found anybody to go to the Dodger game with.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Why, hey, what happened? Why didn't you ask JJ from Long Beach to go?
Well, his boat can't get to Dodger Stadium, man.
I understand. Hey, guys, is it time to downsize? If it is, selling your home does not have to be a headache. With Seller's Advantage, listen, no agents, no commissions, and no costly repairs. If you've ever sold a house and you've had a realtor come to your house, they're like, paint the walls, get the carpets cleaned out, do this, do that. I'm like, wait a second, why am I going to invest all this money into something that I'm going to sell? Oh, because you're going to get all your money out of it. Yeah. But listen, by the time you pay for repairs and agent fees, you could have already sold your house for a very fair, very competitive price without the worry of the deal falling through. And we have spoken to so many Seller's Advantage customers, like this gentleman right here, Chris Chavez, who says, quote, Seller's Advantage was definitely the best company I've worked with. They offered me more than I expected, and the whole process was great. I can't say enough about the experience. Much better than going through a realtor. Thank you, Chris, for that endorsement of Seller's Advantage. Guys, if you're ready to sell your house, get a free, no-obligation cash offer by calling Seller's Advantage. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com. Big deal or no deal. Next.
Tomorrow is a Madness Saturday on ESPN LA. Starting at 3:30 p.m., the Toyota Lakers countdown to tip-off on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. 5 o'clock, the Lakers battle the Grizzlies. Meanwhile, on the all-new ESPN LA app at 3:30, the Kings get ready for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And at 4:30, our USC women's basketball team is in the Sweet 16 against Kansas State. And at 7 o'clock, LAFC battles San Diego FC. Don't miss a moment on the all-new ESPN LA app. Your destination for LA sports. Tomorrow on Madness Saturday.
Hey, guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement, and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Hey, it's producer Lindsay, and you know I'm a huge wrestling fan. Join Cappy, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and me to watch Monday Night Raw on April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. We'll have ticket giveaways and a grand prize of 2 tickets to the Ultimate Wrestling event on April 19th in Las Vegas. Your attendance is your raffle entry. Plus, get a bonus entry when you RSVP at ESPNLA.com. But you must be present to win. See you Monday, April 7th at Hollywood Park Casino. Visit ESPNLA.com for details.
At Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we believe you should love who you want to love. And during the Subaru A Lot to Love event, you can lease a brand new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Premium all-wheel drive for just $329 per month for 36 months with $39.39 due at signing. Visit Ocean Subaru today.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance, not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Lease for 10,000 miles per year. VIN RH915476. MSRP $39.50 plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee. Zero security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 3/31/2025.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey guys, you feel it? Days are getting longer, sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is right around the corner. Here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams. One thing really all ties it together, and that's enjoying it all with good friends and a cold Coors Light. Pick up Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CAChooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
A great lawn is like a great sports team. It takes expertise and a little extra care to really stand out. That's where True Green comes in. They're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour, so they know a thing or two about keeping grass looking like a fairway. It's more affordable than you think, and they'll even match any competitor's price. Plus, True Green backs it all up with a satisfaction guarantee. Head to TrueGreen.com today. Let the pros do the work while you sit back and enjoy the results.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever. That's 4 lines on unlimited welcome for just $25 a line per month with autopay plus taxes and fees. You'll also get the new iPhone 16 Pro, 4 of them for the entire family when you trade in up to 4 phones from our top brands. That's a new phone for everyone, only on the network you can count on. Verizon. Visit a store today. 20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply for phone offer. See Verizon.com for details.
This is Sedano and Cap on 710.
I'm a cocky son of a like, there's no question about that.
Sedano and Cap continues right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, Cap.
Yeah.
Come on, Cap. Oh.
Yeah.
Get that cardboard out, Cap. Get the cardboard.
Oh, dude, I'll take that cardboard out. I'll put on my parachute pants. I will spin on my back. Love like this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Beto, you don't seem to understand.
Beto, please.
Beto is your preferred name?
Yes.
Beto, let me tell you something right now. In 1983, when this song was popping, I was rocking some Jordache jeans. Ooh. I had a big old brush in my back pocket.
Oh, you had the pick?
Oh, yeah, dog.
Why?
Because, man, I had the big Jufro going.
I was going to say,
no, there's no way you had a pick.
Oh, hell to the yeah.
Like Jonah Hill? Was that like a Jonah Hill?
Right. Right. And then I would roller skate around on Friday nights. My mom and dad would drop me off.
Roller skate?
Yeah, that's when I'd be shuffling to this song right here. Now, DeAndre, I know you know something about roller skating. Yeah, shuffling.
You know a little bit about roller skating.
Oh, I would love to go roller skating. I've roller skated in a long time.
Not good, but I know a little bit about it.
Wait, Cappy, you had your own roller skates?
Oh, yeah, dog. And I was good, too.
Where are these pictures at?
I find them somewhere.
You ever seen Cap ice skate?
Ice skate, yeah, I believe.
They do the same thing on the roller skates, man.
Nah. The roller skates are a little different. Because
I would roller skate.
That's 4 wheels right there.
I roller skate my ass off.
And you had the stopper in the front, huh?
Oh, for sure.
You were Jack Tripper.
I wasn't exactly going down the beach in Venice, but I was in the roller skating rink. I'll tell you that right now.
Your door.
Yeah.
What's that roller skating movie from the 80s? Oh my God.
I don't know. You got me on that.
Which one?
There was a roller skating movie from the 80s.
Rollerball?
No, that was the one where they were all like fighting each other, and they were doing what was the name of that sport where they go around the track?
That's roller derby.
Roller derby.
Yeah, the LA T-Birds.
Oh yes, roller derby. It used to come on Channel 5.
Yeah, it would come on Channel 5. Who was that? Frankie Tescadero? Or no, that's Pinky Tescadero.
The roll bounce? Was it roll
That's
bounce?
Happy Days.
That's Happy Days. Oh, roll bounce. Yeah, roll bounce.
Roll bounce. Okay.
Cappy could be a roll bounce, right?
Hey, listen, I think we should be doing a remote at a roller skating rink where we just put on a show. I tell you this right now. I've been on roller skates in years and years and years. I'm highly confident. I put on them roller skates. I'm back to where I was in 1983-84.
No.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go to one this summer?
Yeah.
Like a roller skating rink.
Love like this. Yeah. This is a jam right here.
Oh, this is what I work out to. So one of the guys I work out with at the Shady Boxing Gym, his name is Old School E-Rod. And that's all he plays right here, freestyle, man. There was a freestyle fest last weekend, Cappy. Oh, man, we should have gone. It was in Ontario at the Toyota Arena. Toyota Arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Cappy, you should have. Oh, you would have been in the mix.
What's that one white guy's name? He's like the best freestyle dude. He just shows up and he just starts playing music and he just freestyles his ass off and he just crushes it. Anybody know who I'm talking about?
I do, yeah. I know. I can't remember the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cappy, last week you would have been able to see Expose.
Oh, I love Expose.
Trenier.
Oh, I love Trenier.
Stevie B.
Stevie B's my boy.
Harry Mack, Cap. Harry Mack.
Oh, Harry Mack. Yeah.
I don't know Harry Mack. I don't know Harry Back. I don't know him.
You don't know Harry Mack?
I don't know Harry Back.
Cappy, you could have saw the Cover Girls.
Oh, Stevie B, though. Stevie B's my boy.
Mellow Man
Spring
Ace was
Love.
there. Young MC.
Come back to
Tone
me.
Loc. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tone Loc. I love Tone Loc.
Egyptian Lover.
I love Egyptian Lover. By the way, Andy Kamenetsky says you had to be alive in the 70s and the 80s to understand the roller skating culture. It was a vibe. You tell him, Cam. Tell him,
LA,
Cam.
it was the LA T-Birds were the roller derby team here in LA.
Oh, I love Stevie B. Yeah. Yeah.
Get it, Cappy.
Come back to me.
Cappy, if you were a baseball player,
Yeah.
this would be your walkout song, right?
No, you know my
Spring Love, come on.
But of all those bands you just talked about, all those musical acts, you know who my favorite was from that exact era?
What you got?
Afro Rican.
Oh,
you guys know who Afro Rican is?
Yeah. No way I would have gone with you.
Afro Rican's my boy.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Cappy.
Afro Rican.
Really, DeAndre, find this. Because I
You
want
don't
to hear
even
Cappy.
know.
I want to hear Cappy.
You
go
don't even
off.
know, DeAndre. You don't know
I wanna
nothing about
hear
no
Cappy
Afro
go
Rican.
off.
Oh, dude, I would too.
Oh, I
man.
see, man, because they're from Miami, man. Miami
Yeah,
Bays.
old
I see
school.
it, man.
That's it. That's old school right
Yeah.
there. All right, we ready for a little big deal or no deal? What do you say, Funchy Lover? Oh, yeah. Oh, get up on this.
DeAndre's in the mix right now.
Yeah.
DeAndre's in the mix.
Yes.
Oh, this is a
Oh,
Friday.
yeah.
This is a Friday right here. Come on,
Listen
Cappy.
up, y'all, because this is it. Yeah.
Get the IROC. Get the IROC Camaro.
Throw that.
Get the T-top. Get the T-tops.
Yeah.
Come on, Cap.
Yeah.
This is your jam. Afro
Leave
Rican,
this on for
Cap.
That's
big
my
deal,
jam.
no deal. Leave this on for big deal, no deal.
Oh, leave it
That's
on.
my
Leave it on.
jam.
Let
My
it be.
jam.
Wait, just leave it on.
Is this the instrumental?
Just let it go. Go.
Get on the
go,
dance
Bunch.
floor. Let your body feel the heat. Get closer to the speaker, baby, so your feet can feel the beat. Yeah, not in the groove. So let me see your body move. Let's kick it up for a while. Break it down. Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
There's no way you sing this at Rachel.
Oh, you down.
Do you sing this to Rachel?
I made tonight.
No, Cappy, if she understands this, you better lock that down, bro.
I know, right.
Because if she don't, she might have to get
Wait,
run out.
Cap, do you play this type of music around her?
Oh, dog.
No.
There's no way.
He's playing Travis Tritt. All the stagecoach artists.
Yes,
that's what Cappy
right.
playing.
No,
No
I'm
way
not
there's
in-
Afro-Rican in that neighborhood.
I'm not into country. I'm into Afro Rican.
Yeah, but your girl is.
No, she ain't into country.
She's not?
Nah,
Oh, she's Beach Life Fest. They got the Jack
yeah,
Johnson
we're going to
on.
Beach Life. We're going to Beach Life in Redondo.
They like Eddie Vedder or something.
Yeah, we like rock and roll.
Even flow.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Deion Sanders got a huge extension today from Colorado.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, huge extension. Deion Sanders has just earned a 5-year, $54 million contract extension that runs through the year 2029, making him one of the highest-paid coaches in the country, according to ESPN. Sanders' base salary will increase to $10 million in 2025, making him the highest-paid football coach in the Big 12 and among the top 10 highest-paid football coaches in the country. Big deal, no deal. Scott Kaplan.
I'm going to say it's a big deal. I think, a lot of us, and I say us, I put myself in this category. I thought that there was a chance Deion could leave Colorado and go to the NFL because I thought he might find himself coaching his son. He said no, that wasn't the case. He was going to stay at Colorado. He loves the college game. He likes where he is. I mean, Deion has found a home in Boulder, Colorado. I never, ever, ever would have thought that Boulder would be his spot, and I never thought that he would be the guy to help turn around the Colorado football program, which had, it was glory in the early 1990s. What's interesting about Deion is this. He has inspired a generation of young African-American former NFL players who all now think, I can be a coach too. And they can. It's amazing. He's got Marshall Faulk now as his running backs coach. He's got Warren Sapp as his defensive line coach. You see guys like Eddie George who go to HBCUs and want to be head coaches. People want to follow in Coach Prime's footsteps. Michael Vick's another great example.
Deshaun
Thank
Jackson.
you, DeAndre. Yes, Deshaun Jackson. You see what I'm saying? He's inspired a generation of young, black, former NFL players who all now say, if he can do it, I can do it. And I applaud Coach Prime.
This is a big deal because this is Colorado showing, hey, we know we got to pay for this because Deion brought a lot to our program because we are now talking about him. And they changed conferences, and nobody was talking about Colorado football at all.
Right.
Deion, look, he has the Blenders deal with Cappy's guys.
Yep.
Right? He has a
Still
lot.
want a pair of those glasses.
Yeah, we
I
all
got
do.
him right here for you.
Yeah.
I got him right here for you.
But also, Deion, like Cappy said, is giving other people inspiration to go and coach and also know their value and their worth. Is he going to the NFL in a couple years? Of course. He's going to need that challenge. But it's Colorado saying, you know what? We got to ante up. They're not being cheap about it.
And Beto and Cap, that kids want to play for Deion because he knows how to get to the NFL, and he's done it.
Also, he lets the kids be themselves. And also, I love the videos, Cappy. I know you're all about this, the father figure videos that he'll have in the room in Colorado where it's like, here's how you take care of your money. Here's how you invest here. Here's how you do this. Or the kids who get the scholarship that, hey, call your mom and tell her she don't have to worry about paying anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan. I really am. I'm a huge fan of what he's done. And a huge fan of who he has inspired. And so it's a really big deal. I mean, he becomes one of the highest paid coaches in all of college football. And frankly, even without winning a championship or playing for a championship, I think Coach Prime deserves it. And I think you said it best, Beto. It's really about the energy, the vibe, the attention that he has brought to Colorado. He's worth every penny.
Do you guys think he's going to leave in 3 years somewhere else?
Yeah. Yes.
Like
Because
somewhere,
he's
the
gonna
NFL or
he's gonna
school?
go. He's going to go coach. He's going to go coach Shador.
He might
You
get
think with the Raiders or something?
I don't know. Maybe the Browns.
Hey, maybe Miami gives him a bunch of money. Florida, like all coaches are always looking for the next spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got one more. The Kansas City Chiefs are continuing to expand their TV footprint. ESPN and Disney Plus today are developing a 6-episode docuseries that they had cameras follow them during the 2024 season, which included the franchise record's 15-win regular season and their third straight to the Super Bowl, which they lost to the Eagles. The series will also look back on the 65 history of the team franchise and up and down through the years. So big deal, no deal that the Kansas City Chiefs are kind of getting like their own Hard Knocks on ESPN and Disney Plus. Beto.
Not a big deal. I don't care.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I mean, I think I'm kind of sick of them, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have Chiefs fatigue, and I used to be a big Mahomes fan.
Yeah.
And then, like, the brothers annoying. Everything about they've become just annoying.
Is it the Taylor Swift thing, too?
No, it's just the oversaturation of the Chiefs. You see them everywhere. They're like ESPN is forcing them down our throat because it's, hey, here's more Chief stuff. Here's more Chief stuff. Okay, good. They're the homesome team. They're this and that. Like, I mean, Mahomes isn't going to give you anything different than he hasn't already showed us, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm with Beto here. I mean, I'm sort of over the Chiefs, number one. Number two, I've seen quarterbacks on Netflix, and I got plenty of Mahomes. I can't get away from Kelsey. You know, Andy Reid is giving me these stupid commercials with the fumbly-rooski. Fumbly-rooski. It's fun to say, fumbly-rooski.
Good for them, but not for me.
but I'm kind of over. I think that ESPN, if I have to tell our people, I think we're a year late.
I wish we had more. We need more Harbaugh Chargers programming.
Oh,
That's
no,
what we
not
need.
that.
Chargers,
No,
what?
That's exactly what the
we need
NFL
McVay.
No,
McVay and the
more
Rams.
Harbaugh, more Chargers,
more McVay.
That's what's needed
More
for
Rams.
Cappy's life.
No, more Pete Carroll and more Raiders. Because
Now,
they call
now that right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know they call me Raider Cap. They call me Raider Cap, Beto. That's what they call me.
Okay.
That's what my people in Vegas call me.
Your people who? Vinny Pantignori.
JT the Brick.
That's right, him too. Hey, listen, let me have a minute here, and then we're gonna wrap things up, and I'm gonna hand it off to Beto for a little bit of dealer's choice, see what he's got. But before we do, I just want to say this: hey, guys, if you find yourself involved in a legal dispute in family court, let me tell you something right now. I've been there, I've done it. It sucks. It is the worst. In particular, if you find yourself in a custody dispute, more often than not, the legal system often unfairly favors mothers in custody disputes. That's why Mark Real and Real Fathers' Rights set out to help dads all over Southern California. We are here fighting for dads and scoring for kids. If you are a father and you are feeling sidelined in your child's life, your kid needs you, you need him or her, you got to call Mark Real and Real Fathers' Rights. We can help you in L.A., Orange County, San Diego, the Inland Empire, anywhere in Southern California. We're going to help you get the justice you deserve. Here's our dedicated phone line just for ESPN LA listeners, 833-ESPN-710, 833-ESPN-710, and our website, Real Fathers' Rights, RFR710.com. That's RFR710.com. We're wrapping the week next on Sedano and Cap.
Collectors, Provo Card Show is back at the Pasadena Convention Center on March 29th and 30th.
Baseball, football, basketball, and hockey cards.
Plus Pokemon, Marvel, Star Wars, and comic books.
SGC, Beckett, CGC, and JSA will be there.
So bring your cards, comics, and autographs to sell, trade, or get them graded. Hundreds of vendors, thousands of dollars, and free prizes. Don't miss it. Provo Card Show, Pasadena Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday, March 29th and 30th, 11 to 5. For more info, go to ProvoCardShow.com.
That's ProvoCardShow.com.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late night dinners. Catch up with friends on game days while watching your favorite teams, or unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails inside the Rays Lounge. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, located next to SoFi Stadium, the Forum, and the all-new Intuit Dome. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 plus to enter. For more info, go to playhpc.com.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. And our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Right now, get our Value Bowl combo for only $8.99. Waba Grill, it's for you.
At Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we believe you should love who you want to love. And during the Subaru A Lot to Love event, you can lease a brand new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Premium all-wheel drive for just $329 per month for 36 months with $39.39 due at signing. Visit Ocean Subaru today.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance, not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Lease for 10,000 miles per year. VIN RH915476. MSRP $39.50 plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee. Zero security deposit. See dealer for complete details. Expires 3/31/2025.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
Tuning into your favorite team's game or actually going to the stadium is better when you feel at your best. If something's not quite right, reduce tension and pain and increase flexibility with expert-assisted stretching at Stretch Lab. Each session is customized to your body's needs with your unique goals in mind. Visit your local Stretch Lab today or go to stretchlab.com to get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch. Plus, get an additional $10 off with code FAN10. That's code FAN10 at stretchlab.com.
Well, there you go. That's our final segment, music, here on Sedano and Cap. Shout out to Bob Seger. Shout out to the Hollywood Knights. And I hope everybody is getting ready for what should be a great weekend. Beto Duran doing a phenomenal job today filling in for Sedano. Wow. Just barely.
That is amazing.
Phenomenal.
Considering it's a Friday. And you've had a long week. Just fantastic work right there.
Hey, Beto, last night I was playing Prize Picks, and let me tell you what I did last night. I took Shohei Ohtani to have more than half of a home run, and it was a demon play. So you know that when you play a demon, you know that you make a lot more money.
Let's
okay?
go,
I had Luka to have more than 46.5 points, rebounds, and assists, fail. I had Austin Reeves for more points, rebounds, and assists, 31.5. He got to 34. And I put it all together with a dart thrower who needed to have less than 3 180s. He actually
Luke
had
Littler?
3. No, not Luke Littler.
No, we gave up on Luke.
And this guy had 3 180s, so I pushed. So I got 2 out of 3, and my $20 play, which was a 4-pick flex play to win like $300,
Yeah.
it actually paid me $25. And so I'm just this was last night, and I'm looking at what I've got going on today right now, and it's not going so well. I played a whole bunch of baseball guys, and I played less on everybody, and it's not going so well. So I got a $20 6-pick flex play here on Flex Friday to win $500, but it's not looking so good.
Oh, man. That's right.
I haven't been playing much on Prize Picks with the NCAA tournament. But I mostly just play with the NBA. So, hey, I want to just remind everybody, make sure you download that Prize Picks app. Use the code Kappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Make a $5 play, get a $50 bonus. And if you have not yet downloaded the app, with everything that's going on, the basketball tournament, the last 10 games of the regular season of pro basketball, baseball just getting started, hockey is headed towards the postseason. There's so much action to be had on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code Kappy, K-A-P-P-Y. Make a $5 play. Get a $50 bonus. Do it today. Beto, are you ready for a little dealer's choice?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Cal State Dominguez Hills, home of the Toros, right there in Carson. They are making history. Their men's and women's basketball teams are in the championship game.
Wow.
For Division II. First time the teams have ever gone to the Sweet 16, let alone the same year, and to make it to the championship game. The women are playing right now. It's not going good for them. They're losing to Grand Valley State. They're down 62-49 with 5 minutes to go in the game. But for the men, they're going to play tomorrow, and it's going to be really cool because I know a couple of the kids, one of them being Jeremy Dent Smith, who went to Sarah High and Gardena. They were losing big in the Final Four, came back to win, so Dominguez Hill is going to play for the championship tomorrow. Division II, DeAndre went to Cal State San Bernardino. My brother went to Dominguez, and shout out to everybody in the CCAA conference in Dominguez Hills. Go Toros!
Wow, congratulations. Way to go. Yeah. Hey, that's Dealer's Choice. It's the real deal. It's brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Beto, phenomenal job. Thank you, DeAndre. Great work. Funchy, awesome. Thanks to all of you guys for listening. Have a great weekend. We are